Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a stream I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's time we finally get started with The Legend of Heroes, Trails Beyond the Horizon. I'm your host, Logic Blade. I've done this quite a few times, but this is the first time I'm actually playing the English release as my first game since Cold Steel 2 in 2016, I think? God, it has been a long time since I've been at the same pace as everyone else. It's been quite a journey for me, and honestly, I'm really excited that we've made it this far. There's no last time around, there's no, fun reminiscing, but we've come a long way, and I'm basically going into this blind. There are a few things I know, certain characters that are coming back I'm aware of. I've heard some of the music because, music is good. There was the mini CD and a few other tracks that kind of just showed up, and it was just like, oh, this is cool, I'll bop to this. Other than that, I'm pretty blind to the story, pretty blind to almost everything. So it's something new and exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. Hey, welcome, Alea. I'm happy you could join me today. And yeah, I jumped on this right away. I literally, as soon as this was available, 1 in the morning for me, I was downloading it. And I was just like, alright, hurry up. I even turned off my normal cap limit I put on these things. So I'm just like, alright, well, fuck it, I don't need to use internet or anything. I'll just, listen to music for an hour until it's ready, and then, boom, it's here. It's here, I'm good to go, and I'm ready to rock. Exactly, this is the last game in Japan, too. There's no Horizon 2 that they have that we don't. This is, once I get to the end of this, I'm caught up to Japan, I'm caught up to everybody, so I'm very excited for what's coming next. We will be playing on normal. I always start new games on normal. I could probably play this on Nightmare if I really wanted to, but I don't, because part of the fun of it is just being able to beat it the first time through. Nightmare needs me to use my brain a bit. I'm not here to use my brain. I'm already using my brain, talking to you guys, streaming and playing along, so, I'll play with what I'm comfortable with. And you never know, they might throw in some bullshit that makes the bosses, super difficult until I know what I'm doing, so, whatever. Normal is fine. I do have Daybreak clear data on here. I have Daybreak 2 clear data on here. I have not actually done the post-game Marching Garden climbing stuff for Daybreak 2 in English. I don't know if that matters or not, but I'll take what they gave me. And yes, I'm aware of the final scene in Daybreak 2, so nothing to worry about there. A certain day in May 1209. That looks like a Marduk drone. Yeah, MTSE. The Ishgal Mountains. Calvard Aerospace 4th Zeku Space Base. When I saw this in the trailer, I was so freaking hype. You would not believe. I was like, holy shit, we're going to space. 2-stage to orbit, orbital rocket, Independence 2. Wait, what happened to Independence 1? Okay, so it was unmanned. It was a satellite. Marduk Company's latest comm and observation satellite, Prometheus 4.
Incredible!
So that's a satellite. Whoa, it's all sparkly up there!
It's kind of incredible that they've got such a nice view of it too. Like, they must have some intense magnification on that spy drone. July 8th, 1209. Okay, so we're skipping ways ahead, huh? North Central Zemuria, Orid State. Oh, sweet. We're actually in freaking Orid. Outskirts of the capital city, Levance. The MTSC Orid headquarters building. Damn. It's not in the middle of downtown, it's just like... Well, I guess, you know, they have to maintain their secrecy and they need all this space for their high-tech military vehicles. I mean, they are a PMC after all. And that van looks familiar. Valhalla sector?
It's changing again!
Sure enough. We got some kind of ruins this time?
From the southeast part of the continent by the look of it. Eyes up!
Damn it! Deploying sharks! Farida, Master, let's do this.
Come on!
Understood. Show me just how much you've improved this time, alright?
Alright, let's friggin' go. Right into combat. Fanfare and Bearguard, huh?
Flying dragon lurking in the ruins. It has a strange aura, but it's formidable all the same.
Looks just like the real thing. All right, don't drop your guard, guys. We're taking this bad boy down. All for you! Counting on you, Master.
Oh, they've given the craft some nice little upgrades. I'm digging this. And no, I didn't play the demo.
Master!
Oh, this battle track's a bop too.
That'll cost you!
I'm already hitting the boost because I've been playing Daybreak 2 a few weeks ago, so I'm just like, hey, let me just boost.
Got you covered.
It's like, nah, we don't do that here.
Here goes.
Have that.
I'll dice you up.
Damn, man, quit one for the camera.
That'll cost you! Use me! Ala have! Unquestna! Bearguard!
Make some noise! Looks like we're making progress.
Keep up the assault.
Bring it on! Bringing down the pain! Take it home, Fairy! Got you covered.
Too late! You're tough!
Hold of you.
Master! My chance!
Initiating drive!
All right, go.
Make some noise!
Oh, that's satisfying. Alright, I am so hyped. Oh man, that's so
Hostile
good.
targets all clear.
Also, I am digging Fairy's new outfit. I really like the green on her. I think it's a good fit.
Finally made it through. Seriously, what are they thinking throwing stuff like that at us right out of the gate?
Well, if you ask me, they should have given us something even tougher. Especially considering neither of you so much as broke a sweat.
Yeah, we didn't even use half the things in our combat arsenal. Martial art with a storied past.
In any
That's
event,
selling them short.
I'm heartened to see you haven't been slacking on your training while I've been away. You as well, Fairy. And if this old eye doesn't deceive me, you've grown a bit taller, haven't you? I almost didn't recognize you at first.
Yeah, only about 2 each, though.
You're from the Warrior Kruga.
You must have been training a lot too, Bearguard. You seem even stronger than when I saw you last year.
Yeah, Fairy's definitely growing from just a cute little girl. She's definitely turning into a teenager now. Like, you can see it in, like, the facial shape.
Man, I really wish I could learn some of your moves.
I don't know if any of his moves are gonna do a whole lot for someone in your weight class.
I don't know, like, an axe kick to the head is still works pretty well. I mean, it's more effective when you're 200 pounds rather than 100, but hey. Spriggan. Yeah.
I'd heard
Not
you've
wrong.
gone pretty far out to the eastern borders. Guessing a lot happened to you out there?
Nowhere near as much as what happened to you, it would seem. The Garden Master, the Crimson Grindle. I'm impressed you were able to handle it all.
Yeah, but it left us with way more questions than answers.
No kidding. We're not sure what sort of threat's waiting in the wings now. That's why I pounced when you sent me the invite here, Master. This brand new shard function Marduk whipped up is just the kind of trick we'll need up our sleeves. Still don't get why the invite came through you, though. There's something you ain't telling me?
You'll find out soon enough. Now, let's get moving.
I don't like the sound of that, Burgard. What are you up to?
Beginning advance into Sector 2.
Fine. Guess for now, I'll just focus on finding a worthy foe to really put this shard function through its paces.
Alright. Basic controls seem to be the same as before. Shield attack still A. I've also been playing Genshin, and that was one hell of a quest, main story, because that updated yesterday. So I've been spoiled for good material. In any case, I also like how they've arranged the main menu here. These are my doo-wops for starting the game with some clear data, yada yada. Don't really have much of anything here, huh? And it's not letting me check the orbit yet. Clearly that's a tutorial for later. Is this as fast as the sprint goes? It feels really slow. High speed mode. That's not what I want. Input. Is there a thing for it here, or? Hold dash to dash, dash. I guess this is as fast as I go. I don't know. It felt faster in Daybreak too. Maybe that's just me. Whatever. I'll get used to it.
3 wasp-type monsters incoming.
We'll wipe them out in one fell swoop.
Got it!
Watch out for ranged attacks!
Oh, they didn't,
Don't forget about your charge attack!
The cross-charge button is now A instead of Y, so
Looks like the gang's all here.
it seems like it will, if you're just fighting normally and not like thinking about it, you will just automatically cross-charge.
We'd probably better deploy our shards now and go for a stun.
Ha! Well said.
Alright. And as per normal,
Enemies.
the typical way you want to deal with field enemies is stun them, then get into
There are so many of them! Look out!
a command battle with them. Seems like more things changed, more things stay the same.
Time to go all out!
I mean, if they're gonna do 0 arcs, then I might as well.
Whew. Finally cleared all those pests out.
Fairy's probably the closest thing to a caster in this party, but not the best from what I remember. Bearguard, I never actually used much in Daybreak 1, actually. But I remember him being more of a physical wall than anything.
But even so, the feeling of taking them down was definitely real.
Yeah, they're just like the rest of the scenery here. My mirrors on all these foes actually being machines. Marduk's probably using spatial projection to disguise them.
Indeed. They're using shard technology to replicate the feel of real combat. Seems a tad unnecessary if you ask me. I won't claim it isn't impressive, though.
It's definitely good for training, but I don't know. Is it really a good idea to make it so realistic?
Instead of standing around talking further, perhaps you three should focus on finishing the trial?
Fair enough. Let's pick up the pace.
We'll go and find a worthy test subject for this
I
new
think
shard
I'm supposed to
technique of
recognize
yours.
that voice, but I'm just completely blanking. Like, my gut says that's Gilliam, but like, it didn't sound like him?
Much appreciated, Mr. Zeman. Be sure to give it your all, then, Farida.
Or it's Qasim, and he just sounds different.
The mom! I was gonna do that anyway!
Considering he called her.
Here goes!
Nice. That went great.
May your successes continue, man.
Yeah!
All right, go.
Good stuff. Chalk one up.
Hey, now we can see Van's face when we claim our achievements. Go us. This seems a rather sturdy opponent. True, but I don't know if it's enough to warrant whipping out the new tech on. Let's hit it with our quick arts. Tamam!
Time to bust out some arts! Best keep this battle off stage!
Oh my god. Bearguard's holocore is so annoying. Escaping command decks. Hold B to release the shards. You won't be doing that because we're here to kick ass.
Now, Perry. Wide open.
Cypher, active. This'll shock you.
Assisting.
So, Master, I'm still sitting here in the dark as to why you were the one who invited us here. And why was it just me, Fairy, and Reset instead of the whole office? You still not ready to spill the beans? Why all the mystery?
Oh, Rosette's here? Why isn't she in our party? We could use some Cobalt Curtain action.
Getting invited here was a real surprise for me. But man, the 10-hour drive to get all the way out here to Ored was pretty rough. I've always been curious about this place, since both my brother and Reset work here.
God, 10-hour drive. Oof, that's rough. I've done those before, but don't recommend.
I told you. You'll find out soon enough. Once we finish these trials, I'm sure everything will be clear. without even a single word of explanation from me.
Just like a work day, I think I max out at 8 hours. Any more on that road, and I just kind of like lose focus. And losing focus while driving is a bad thing.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, man!
You got it.
This is the wrong direction.
Wrong direction. Boo. Okay, fine, I understand.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
By the way, you two, do you have your quartz properly set? Oh, good thinking. I should go ahead and double check just to be safe. Slotting in different combinations of quartz towards Zyphas will unlock different shard skills. That's just Shard Tactics 101! Yeah.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
You've played a Trails game, you know all about orbits. And especially if you're playing this game, because it's the third game in the Daybreak series, like, you should have a rough idea at this point. Anyway.
New shard skill added. Maintenance mode engaged.
Let's tune her up.
Alright, so, as we can see from looking at her inventory, Bear Guards is set.
Let's tune her up. Let's tune her up.
And it looks
Let's
like...
tune her up.
Okay, so they've changed the menu layout just a little bit. Oh my god, we can turn these off. Sorry, Bear Guard, I'm turning yours off.
Maintenance mode engaged.
This one's fine. I don't mind it.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
And obviously, Mare is Mare. I will never hate Mare. I'll never hate March 7th. Skylar Davenport's a comfy voice.
Is this really indoors?
Oh, the damp air and heavy scent of grass remind me of the jungle ruins I once explored.
They even got the sense and humidity right. Marduk really can do anything.
Large group of hostiles ahead. Looks like this will be tough. Well then, what do you say? These should be the perfect test dummies. Let's do it. Time to bust out the new shard function. ZOC activates. Do they like call it ZOC or do they call it like ZOC? Because I'm gonna be calling it ZOC because that's how you say it correctly. Like,
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
okay, what?
Enemies, keep your wits about you.
I have to hold up quite a bit before it actually
Show them what you're really capable of.
Okay, so I was wondering why I couldn't like immediately go into a pose, and that's why I kept pausing. Very interesting. Yeah, you have to hold the right stick down for quite a bit for it to activate, and then once it goes off, then it starts doing its thing. Definitely something you gotta like consciously think about.
Well. So that's ZOC,
So
huh?
I'm definitely
Worked
gonna forget
even
about
better
a lot.
than I expected.
Okay, and they do call it the ZOC. Makes sense. Or the ZOC. Perfect.
Bet it'll be even more effective if I use it in that state.
Yeah, it seems like we'll have a much easier time dealing with enemy groups with this.
Zawarudo! I could also just call it Zawarudo.
But if possible, I'd love to see how a real pro makes use of it. You know, someone like Rosette.
God, if Rosette had that with their like after images and shit, she'd be impossible to deal with.
She's got the best shard control out of our whole group, no doubt about that. But for some reason, she took off as soon as we got here.
Don't ask me.
Now, don't give me that. I don't have any idea what she had to go do. I was under the impression she'd be joining us here.
Uh-huh. If you say so.
I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that it's my brother guiding us instead of Rosette or Mirabelle.
I couldn't say.
Okay, so that is Cousin. He just sounds different.
Setting that aside, you all seem to be progressing smoothly.
Press this during an event to look at timely terms? Oh, okay, so this is just like the glossary setting. Got it. This I'm probably not going to use very often, if at all, because this kind of breaks up the flow of cutscenes and stuff. I'm just like, I get it, it helps if you're like, wait, who the fuck's that guy? But, you know, I don't want to use it that often if I can help it.
I'm sure you could get your scores up even higher if you tried, though.
Oh my god, and now there's someone I gotta burn. Whatever, Cousin.
Not just you, Farida, but Van as well.
Well, I know there are some areas I could do better in.
This is starting to take me back to my training 3 years ago. So, if Rosette's still unaccounted for, I take it Mirabelle's the one guiding the other group then, yeah?
Oh.
So you noticed then?
Yeah, like, I get it. It's one of those things that's like, it's handy to have around in case you're like, you know, oh, I don't recognize this term at all. What's this from? And it's like, oh right, that was from Trail's second chapter, a game I haven't played in years, kind of thing.
What? Huh? You mean there are other people here doing this trial?
That's correct. For this live combat trial, we're performing real-time comparative verification with 2 teams, X and Y.
Oh, are we Team X or Team Y?
You 3 are Team X. Team Y is also made up of highly experienced combatants, so you mustn't let your score fall behind.
Oh no.
I wonder who
Why
they
not?
are. Wait, no, it doesn't even matter. We just gotta get it in gear.
Atta girl. I'd say things just got a lot more interesting. Lucky for us, we got a ringer on our side. You're still gonna lend us a hand, right, Master?
That's what I'm here for.
Just so you're aware, Team Y also has 3 members. One of them even has ties to the church, though of a different sort than Mr. Zeman now.
Huh?
The Dark Church.
They're from the Septian Church? Then is it Celise or Leon?
No, it's someone much, much lamer. I mean cooler. Definitely cooler.
No, neither of them. But he's at the same level. Actually, I'm told you've met him before, Van.
Interesting.
What? No way!
Oh, speaking of goats. Alright. It's our boy
Good shot.
Kevin.
Thank you for the assist.
Don't mention it. Wait. We got another pain in the butt incoming. Yeah. Below!
A subspecies of Fate Spinner. Likely quite powerful.
Right. Let's use shard commands and bring it down quickly. I'm counting on your support.
Sure thing. Got your back.
Okay, Kevin definitely sounds like Kevin. Like, I have no complaints so far.
Always something new, isn't there? Well, at least these Zyphid things are actually useful.
I'll say. Now, let's see what these shard commands can do.
Form a shark command with right stick. So this is new. Consume boost gauges to use commands and use the hollow cores equipped by the party.
Give it your best shot.
Okay, so increases CP, damage dealt by physical attacks.
Let's charge in all at once.
Oh,
Shard command, activate.
Brave Order.
These 6 gens are more advanced than I thought.
I see. So it's an evolution on Brave Orders. We'd be smart to use it to our advantage.
Oh my god, it's just Cold
Give it
Steel
your
5.
best shot.
I mean Cold Steel 6, because Reverie was Cold Steel 5. What?
There! Crimson Leaf Blade!
Reen, why are you so cool?
Unforgivable.
Alright, so we've got a heal thing, and we've got Breenac. Oh, these are 50, huh?
Give it your best shot.
Help me, Clump Slays. Remedy Song.
Thanks, Saeed.
Kevin!
That is very useful support stuff, huh? Okay,
Let's charge in all at once.
Can't run from me. Kablam!
Rude.
Don't get too comfortable. Secret technique. 6-fold gales! Take charge, Kevin!
Bro, did he just hit a freaking triple Sao Cow? That's why he's
Let's
the
charge
GOAT,
in all
guys.
Go right ahead.
This'll do the trick. May your soul find rest. Keep step.
Nice. Alright. They've got some cool crafts going. I'm down.
Give
Anyway.
it your best shot.
Seems like because I can't use, like, boosts for now. Let's, Why does magic... Okay, I do like the EP restore, because running out of EP was, like, a serious problem in Daybreak 2 sometimes. So...
Shark Command, activate.
Thanks, Saeed. Here to help.
Reenact. Activate. Fire.
That's enough!
Cypher activate.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's closing time. Stick this down your gullet.
Alright, that's smooth. I like that.
Boy, that takes care of that.
Traveling Priest of the Septine Church. Yeah, I bet.
Just what about this place is supposed to be virtual? That beastie was as real as they come.
Agreed. It was not simply a hologram.
I know. I wish they were Arcuses, but...
It appears they are using spatial projection to disguise their autonomous combat machines.
Strategic Research Lab and F-Sign Production is
Though the Mirkin
interesting.
Gartin's VR space was extremely elaborate, this facility seems just as incredible. In fact, it may be even more difficult than the latest level of Professor Schmidt's mobile training facility.
Oh god, he's still going on with those?
And that was incredibly difficult to begin with.
Just Instructor Thor's Military Academy. I mean, sure, don't give him any
Even
of his
so,
more impressive titles.
Father Kevin's
but...
support, I'm sure we can make it through this. I've already learned so much about both thaumaturgy and shard use just from watching your techniques.
Oh, shucks. Divine Blade praising little old me? You're gonna make me blush.
Yeah, no Divine Blade, no Ashen Chevalier, no Future Emperor, no Harem King, Reen Schwarzer, nothing. Absolutely nothing. They don't get it at all.
We haven't really talked much outside of His Royal Highness's wedding, but I've heard all about you from Gaius.
Remember Gaius?
So,
He's not
even
in
though
this
I'm
game.
a bit of a third wheel here. How's about we kick this trial's butt with the power of friendship?
Alright, I'm sold. 10 out of 10 line.
And hey, since we're pals now, maybe you could indulge my curiosity about where you're headed after this?
Well,
Secrets.
You seem to have already figured it out, but we're here off the record after getting an invite from a certain someone. On paper, we're simply supposed to be passing through Orid en route to a certain country.
We're not allowed to talk about that country because we like to pretend that country isn't real. Much like how England pretends there's no country south of it.
I knew it! Wait. Hold on, man. Ain't the fact that the Empire's very own Ashen Chevalier is going you-know-where supposed to be top secret?
That takes me back. It's been 3 years since the war. I'm surprised anyone still remembers my old title.
Because your old title was fucking cool as shit. And also, you had a freaking mech, like, I don't know.
But if you're wondering why I told you all that, well... I guess I just didn't feel the need to hide it from someone who's Estelle's friend and Gaius' teammate. Not only that, I've been wanting to find a way to thank you for lending your aid to the Radiant Wings.
Green.
You know about that? Oh man, I really underestimated how sharp you are. If you're just gonna give it to me straight like that, makes me feel like I should share a bit about my situation too.
Right. We're told something very serious has happened within the Septian Church recently, correct?
Yeah, something real serious.
A revelation so big, it shook both the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Congregation for the Sacraments.
Oh shit, are we, like, actually gonna get, like, deep into church lore stuff in this game?
What?
Please.
Oh, I nearly forgot. This girl was with the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Thinking it over, it was probably that event which led to talks of a technological alliance between Marduk and the Church.
Marduk's aligned with the... What the fuck is going on?
As such, it is also more than likely that the next generation of the Holy City's rumored special operations airships are in development.
Whoa. Hold on there, Missy. Don't say another word. That is extra super hundo P top secret.
Okay, I'm digging this.
Altina, we should probably let him keep some of his organization's secrets.
Oh, sorry. I slipped back into my old habits.
So this is the Ashen Chevalier and his old partner. They're also formerly teacher and student, from what I hear. These Thor's Class 7 folks are something else. Even more impressive than Gaius made them out to be.
Well, would you look at that? Guess even Mr. Dominion can find himself out of sorts.
Oh, Mirabelle, I missed you.
I've only heard tell of a rumor here and there, but word is the Grossritter are having a total fit over whatever happened.
Did they change her voice too, or did they change the direction? Because I know she always had a little bit of an accent, but they're leaning on it a lot heavier.
Top of all that, seems you got thrown to the wolves to make sure Iscariot don't beat y'all to the punch. Bless your heart.
You're telling me. Not only that, but I had a wicked hard time trying to convince our usual runners like Celeste to step aside and let me come.
Wicked hard. Oh my god, he has a Boston. Oh god, it's just Boston accent. Kevin's from fucking Trails, Boston. Let me just park my Macabre in Harvard Yard. God. Oh, I'm having too much fun with this.
Oh, hold the phone! Hey, Missy, why'd an outsider like you know all about the church's dirty laundry, huh?
They both seem to have dialects from a remote region of the continent. Much like that one schoolmate of yours, Rean.
Becky, right. You'd think these two were competing, though, the way their accents get thicker around each other.
Oh, are they? Is this just committing to the bit? I appreciate it.
Well, we should probably cut the small talk for now. You three need to get going to Sector 2. Don't forget, you're being timed here. And that's not the only reason to get a move on.
Okay, yeah, they were just committing to the bit.
Hmm? What do you mean?
Oh, right. I forgot to mention it earlier, but...
There's another team running this trial at the same time as us, isn't there?
Like, I thought, you know, they were gonna go for Kevin's Southerner accent, kind of, but Boston works.
Really? Is that true?
Got it in one. You gonna tell me you know all their names next or something?
No, all I can tell is their numbers. Also, that it seems like I haven't met any of them before. But I'm guessing the people I do know that we were supposed to meet here have been saved for the end. Is that right?
Wow, look at you.
You gotta be pulling my leg. Am I gonna have to update the parameters on you yet again?
Look, there's no parameters you can put on Reen. He's already past triple S threat, man.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised given that you're the junior disciple of Little Miss Silverblade.
Little Miss Silverblade, aka
Anyway, it's
the
just
lady
like you
who,
said.
broke
You're
Itachi.
Team Y and the others are Team X. We'll be comparing your scores, so you'd better get off your butts and start moving.
All right, got it. You heard her. Let's go, you two.
Right. We're gonna leave those Xers in our dust.
Yeah, fuck Gen X, right?
Beginning our advance on Sector 2.
Alright, so
Leave the adjustments to me.
with a brand new team, they have brand new holocores. Reen has the Ryuki core, not Ryuki from the Insomnia Files, but S-Crap power. Is that more delay or less delay? I'm always confused when they put it like times 0.8. Like, I assume that it's more delay with the way it's phrased, but like they've got the arrow up, so like it's a good thing, but that usually isn't. Also, it says lowers itself delay when boosted, so like, okay, no, I get what it's going for. It's not times 1.8, it's times 0.8, so it's 20% faster. Okay, I get what they're going for. Cool. Edna Krabappel.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Okay, general caster stuff. Looks like she's leaning slightly more into the casting stuff rather than just being a hybrid like she was in the Cold Steel games. EP cost down, regen EP. Yeah, this is just good support stuff. I think her kit's really good. And then Kevin has the Cecilia. Cast time down, magical damage up. Pretty similar to how I built him in Sky 3rd. I just made him cast spells as quickly as possible, even if they were all just support spells.
You may leave this to me.
And yeah, evade? Okay, sure. And then he's got time and space locks, because of course he does. That makes sense. Narrative-wise, that makes sense. I approve.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Altina's given up her time locks for Mirage, which is interesting. Or no, she's always had Mirage. She gave up her time lock for water, actually. Which, interesting. Okay.
Leave the adjustments to me.
And of course, Rena's fire time, as one would expect. Because that has not changed over the course of the series.
You have to admit, this is incredible. These might be actual jungle ruins they've replicated.
Even the Foundation has been studying projection technology. This is on a completely different level.
Run away! Take the admiration. We got work to do.
Numerous foes. Crushing advance.
Let us begin.
There! Look out now! You finished is like all at once!
Shark command, active.
Thanks, Abe.
Now, cut through! Take charge, Kevin!
Oh, Adios. Stream forth.
Here to help.
Stick 'em!
Supporting. Here I come. There. Yes.
One for the road.
Did I make myself useful?
Hoo-wee! That's one for the books.
Here I come. Yeah. There.
Okay, so
Here we go!
Engage at a safe distance.
Bam!
Watch yourselves.
Open wide.
There's a lot of them.
All right,
Charge attack is on.
Okay. Kevin's feels like
Open
really
wide.
smooth.
Next, open, hang it up! Florida, got the drop
So,
on. Down they go.
Allow me.
Caught out. You're up, Rain. One for the road. Counting on you, Altina.
Yeah.
One for the road.
Leave it to me.
Status. All green.
Keep up the good work, Altina.
Treasure detected.
oh yeah, I need to get my, when I get the opportunity, get my Shard Lotus updated so I can actually see where these are. Anyway, EP.
Shifting to maintenance mode. You may leave this to me. Shifting to maintenance mode.
This sounds like, freaking Sharon.
Got a new skill.
Alright, let's see what tutorial they'll hit us with here. Looks like quite a few of them. They're stone golems too, so they'll be tougher to take down with physical attacks. In that case, Quick Art should prove effective, but remain on guard. Hey, why not bust out the ZOC here too? We can wipe them out before they even got a chance to hit back.
Watch yourselves. There's a lot of them.
Okay, let's go.
Charge attack starter ready.
Next. That's our cue. Good advantage is ours.
I keep hitting the boost button expecting like to actually boost, but
Shark command activated.
Thanks, Sahib.
Go right ahead.
Now, cut through.
I'll just have to get used to it, I guess.
It's yours.
Reenact. Activate. Fire.
I gotta say, having all these tools really makes
Did I make myself useful?
Hooray! That's one for the
really elevates
books.
the combat.
Well done.
It's hard to tell where the room ends, even with the giant structures.
There's a breeze going through too. I think I can hear an echo, so there must be a wall around here somewhere.
Wow, you're a real sharp cookie, ain't you?
A mighty foe. Be mindful about this.
Initiating combat mode.
Charge attack at the ready.
More remains.
That's our cue to start it up.
Supporting.
Secret technique.
Six-fold gales. Take charge, Kevin.
Oh, Adios. Starting drive.
Stick 'em.
Stream forth.
It's yours.
Mega hungry.
I'll get you for that.
Now, Rabbit Sword.
Thanks, Sahib. Kevin, it's closing time. Stick this down your gullet. You're up, Rain. Take it away. Now, cut through. Counting on you, Altina.
There.
One for the road. Nice. That'll do it.
I'm still in my growing phase.
Seems about right.
Okay. New equipment. About time we got some. Let's put on Kevin since he seems to have the hybrid status set up here.
Let's rip.
Charge attack at the ready.
Stagger. Slam!
The advantage is ours.
Now, Rabbit Sword!
Thanks, Sahib.
Prepare.
There! Crimson Leaf Blade! Take charge, Kevin! Stick 'em!
Supporting! Here I come! Initiating drive. Stream 4!
Here to help! Here we go! Throw them down! Six-fold gales!
God, that just feels so good.
That's the power of 8 leaves.
Job well done, Rean.
Ah, man, he even has the same line. That's the power of the 8 leaves. Damn right it is.
Initiating combat mode.
Charge attack at the ready.
All I need is Alcides to just ask for the usual, and that'll be perfect. The usual being headshots.
Combat complete. Without incident, fortunately.
Watch yourselves. There's a lot of them.
Let us begin.
Open wide!
Charge attack at the ready.
It also seems to be a lot easier to get the cross charges off. Like, I'm not really trying.
Is anybody injured?
I just nailed 3 in a row there. Like, I haven't even been playing a lot of rhythm games lately, so I am not, like, locked in or anything of that nature. This is just... You know?
Leave the adjustments to me. A new skill to utilize.
Alright, what shard skill is GoldenEye? Literally just need 2 Mirage to activate this now. That's great. And is that... Yeah, that is all treasure and all enemies, so... Literally just 2 Mirage. They could not make that easier for you.
Alright, let's rip.
Charge attack at the ready.
All together now!
That was a bad spot. I was just kind of getting hit in the butt with the 0 attack stuff.
Now, cut through! No time for standing around.
That was aces, Rean.
New tutorial? A woodland dragon? Ah man, that's another nasty looking beastie. Yes, but it will make for an excellent opportunity to test the EX chain function. Oh right. That's an upgraded version of the old Arcus unit's tactical links. Let's give it a try and see just what it can do.
Now, Rabbit Sword!
Thanks, Sahib.
Supporting!
Now, cut through! Stagger!
An enemy stun gauge decreased 100% will not be able to move for a set period of time. Form a special dual attack on a stunned enemy with a party member. Okay, so this is the SCLM chain. They've just changed it to EX chain, which is what they called it back when they did chain crafts earlier in the series, so... Also, we have Shard Boost activated.
Counting on you, Altina! It's yours!
Reenact. Activate. Fire! Green!
Got it!
Kevin!
Hold on. Can I get everyone in the shot? Come on.
Go at it
Ease in.
full force!
Okay, I can't
Stick
get everyone in
'em!
the shot, so I'm not worried about it.
Down they go.
Ouchies.
Good chance.
Let us proceed with care.
This'll leave a mark. Suck it. Read.
Understood. Caught out!
Well, that is satisfying.
You're up, Reed.
One more! Unforgivable!
I think the game's telling me to stop moving around.
It's yours!
Reenact. Activate. Fire!
This feels so good. Wow, that EX chain has some serious kick to it. I agree. It's much more responsive and flexible to use than the tactical link, too. The activation conditions are quite straightforward. We should make the most of it.
Hey, look at y'all go! You're doing even better than I expected. This is around the halfway point. The other team's flying through it, but you seem to be keeping pace.
Well, yeah. As long as they got that guy, of course all this is gonna be a piece of cake for him.
That guy. Perhaps
That
he's the
guy.
one I was told about back at the intelligence division.
I see. So
No,
he was the one
it's
we were
that guy,
chasing after
not
back
that
during
guy.
the Civil War.
Hey, you remember that weird side quest in Trails of Cold Steel 2 where you had to chase down some random priest? That's the guy. And we never did catch him. I do like that they called back to it.
Oh, wait. So does all that mean that the reason you called us here has something to do with Team Y? I still don't get why there are so many members of the church here, though.
Ah, impressive insight.
Yep, she's really grown a lot over the past few months. Let's table that for now, yeah? It'd be a shame if we fell behind. So what do you say we pick up the pace?
Agreed.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Oh.
A fine respite.
Shock one up.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Proceed with caution.
Come back with the strong.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Best on this enemy. Show what you're really capable of. Here.
Snooze, you lose.
Okay, so we have some Grey Warders
Use
as
a
well.
shard boost to get the upper hand.
Mirage Guard looks like it's going to be our white decoration save our ass move, so I'll have to keep that in mind. And then we just have Attack Surge and Speed Surge.
Now, put on the pressure.
Much appreciated.
This is just preferable. Does this make Fairy, like, go from worst tier to best tier with just this Speed Surge? Because this seems pretty great.
Fascinating skill. Come on.
That's how it goes.
I'm stronger than ever.
I mean, I've been doing that for, like,
Let's get this roll.
Show what you're really capable of.
your thing is really annoying to dodge.
Take down. You snooze, you lose.
Let's just pretend I did.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man.
Ready to rumble.
Alright. And this smells like treasure.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Lighter, defense and arts defense.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Well, Burgard stuff is locked, so let's just worry about it Fairy for now. She's kind of fragile, so the extra defense helps.
Huh. Looks like the forest goes on forever.
Difference between this and reality.
Let's find our way out of here before we disappear.
All the functions are nice, but they definitely
the
lead to
wrong guy to
overkill.
fight.
May your successes continue, Van.
Oh, hey, treasure chest.
Strike one. Alright.
Shifting to
Maintenance mode. Maintenance mode engaged.
Won't complain about a little bit of extra critical chance.
Arts work best on this enemy. Beginning combat. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this!
Hunter down. Mirage guard.
Much appreciated.
Activating skill.
Take that! Very!
Okay. Easy target.
Nice! That went great!
You kick butt, man.
Alright. First a dragon and now this? The Fate Spinner. Make no mistake, this is a tough enemy. Sure, but we're tougher. Time for some advanced ZOC use. Let's see what this baby can do.
Shard boosting to max. I'm taking this thing down with ZOC!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Pressing left bumper twice will activate the ZOC. This will allow the character who activated to take 2 consecutive turns.
ZOC, activate!
Okay.
Time to go all out.
So there's a different benefit to double boosting now.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Fascinating.
Time to close in.
Alright,
Activating skill.
Take this! One more!
Activating skill.
Take that!
That'll cost you.
Press right trigger and activate directional button. Trigger the S brake. Yada yada yada. Alright. Our S brakes have been unlocked. Finally.
DLC activate.
Activating skill.
Flames within. Destroy. Here goes.
Activating skill.
You're toast. Here goes.
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line. Yeah. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Yep, so we want to just keep hitting S brakes, baby.
Bear guard.
Won't be lenient.
Go for it.
I'll smash you into bits! We're not done yet.
Woo! Ride the sound wave!
Much appreciated. One can always stand to improve.
Okay, they're giving me a lot of tools right out the gate here. I am expecting some nutso bosses to make up for all this nonsense we're getting on our end. Either that or this is going to be the easiest game in the series. But, you know, I don't want to get too overconfident. Oh my god, seriously? Another one? So, that's what ZOC can do when you combine it with Shard Boost. Pretty wild stuff. Yeah, if we use it just right, it'll be a huge asset. I'm very impressed with both of your performances. It would seem that the other side is performing as well as expected too. They're all improving at a remarkable rate, him included.
Probably about time we got back to it. Oh, hey, Altina. Might be a bit late in the game for me to say so, but that weapon of yours really is something, huh?
Yes, I suppose it is. It's called a shield caliber. As you may already be aware, I am synced with a combat shell by the name of Clown Soleus. Using the Foundation's technology, it has been fixed into this current form as a bladed shield.
Whoa! It can talk?
It's still classified tech at Thor, so if you could keep it a secret for the time being, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure thing. I gotta say, though, you Thor's folk are just one surprise after another.
Yep.
Starting to get a little jelly of that old so-and-so Gaius.
Come to think of it, there was a sister with Kevin back during the Princess' wedding. His squire, I assume? I wonder where she is now. Are they just on separate assignments? Or...
They broke up. Don't pry into his ex.
Alrighty. Miss Marduk said we're about halfway, so let's get our butts in gear and blow through the rest.
Right. Let's go.
I've already finished analyzing the threats we'll face ahead. We'll just need to deal with them one by one as we advance.
Alright, now Rean's here can use S-Craft. Perfect. And all the enemies behind us respawn.
Oh, a spot to park ourselves a bit. Feeling better than ever.
Numerous foes. Caution advised.
Alright, let's rip.
Charge attack at the red. What a reception we have. Focus unleashed.
Alright, you know what this means. Time for some overkill.
Prepare.
Life and death, ever flowing. None can impede my touch's course. Purge, rush! Rage, sword, gleam! Ashen slash. Luminous flux!
Boost gauge expanded.
What the actual fuck? Why does he get the coolest fucking
No time for
S-Craft?
standing around.
Job well done, Rean.
I mean, I know why. It's because he's the GOAT. But still.
We earned it. Well done.
Man, that was awesome.
Your boost gauge is complete.
I'll need to see what
Treasure spotted.
Altina and Kevin's look like. Crit 3 and prevent stat down. Alright, Rean. That'll be your first thing to equip for now.
Non-stop.
Initiating combat mode.
Charge attack at the red.
They're down. All together now.
Take it away! Kevin,
Well, I mean, I might be too powerful
All
to
prepped
get
up.
first on normal.
I've leveled up.
seems about right.
A mighty foe. Remain on guard.
That's our cue. So charge it.
All together now.
Prepare.
There. Crimson Leaf Blade. Altina,
Absolutely. Incoming.
take charge, Kevin.
Allow me.
Seal of mine, shining from the abyss. By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spears of space.
Boost gauge augmented.
Yeah, that kicks ass.
You want to see what I can really do? There you go.
Job well done, Kevin.
That's a really fitting line for what he just did.
Looks like we're almost to the finish line.
Feels like the presences on the other side are getting closer.
Deploying shards. Prepare.
One more.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Job well done, Rean.
Alright.
Recuperation point reached.
Feeling better than ever.
Let's make a save. And I finally got the pun that they were going for. VAR's virtual assisted reality. I hate it, but I get it. Let's keep pushing forward. To Mom! Heading for the next checkpoint.
Keep your distance as you're attacked. Getting engaged here. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack. Victory's ours. Keep your distance as you're attacking. Careful. That thing looks mean.
Prepare yourself for a fight.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Counting on you, Master. Have some more.
Now, Perry.
Woo! Ride the sound wave!
Much appreciated. Assisting.
Too late. You're toast.
Bring it on.
Activating skill.
I have
Counting on you, Master. Sucker!
a satisfying fight.
I owe you a ton, Bearguard.
Again, I feel like I'm limping around when I'm running with the hand. I don't know why.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Look out. Use a shard boost to get the activating skill.
Aim fast! Take this!
Ow.
Here goes!
Show them what you got.
Brace yourself! Vandalize! Ray!
He's got some backwoods into his attack now. He's not messing around.
Go all in on it!
A satisfying fight.
Wouldn't picture any different, Master.
Angel Ring. Evasion +3 and prevent death blow.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
No, I'm not. Probably take that off him later, but for now, I'll take what you get. Any small buff's a good one.
Here goes.
Yeah, like I feel fast with Fairy, even though it's just, you know, just the size of their sprites, really.
Confirming the rendezvous point.
Really time at that perfectly.
Let us face the pedals. Brace yourself. That one is a brute.
Your charge attack ready now.
It'll be lightning quick. They flinched.
A boost would work here.
No, I got nobody to play around with, huh?
Now, put on the pressure.
Much appreciated. Time to close in.
Master!
I'll smash you into bits.
Yes, Master!
Wide open. Your turn, Pan. Wide open.
Flames.
Okay, Leo's just barely in range.
That'll cost you.
A boost would work here. Activating ZOC. Activating skill.
Fierce Guardian Blade. Slice them up. Here goes.
Activating skill.
Target locked. You're trapped. There. Easy target.
Counting on you, Master! Have some more! That's how it's ready to roll!
Not done yet. Looks like we can rest here.
I feel good as new.
Alright. I think we made it to the end here, so let's dance.
There they are. So it was you, no-good priest. I knew it.
Sup, Arkride? Your master told me you'd be here. Master Bearguard! Good to see you in person. Been half a year or so since we were actually in the same room, huh?
Yeah, they rewrote you into the credits.
That's right. Ainz kept me abreast of what's been going on. I was surprised to hear you volunteered for the job, though. No, on second thought, maybe I should have expected it.
Don't read too much into it.
So he was Bearguard's old teammate? And you know him too, right, Van?
Yeah, we met when we were working behind the scenes 3 years ago to stop the war. Dingo introduced us.
Oh, okay. So off-screen stuff we didn't get to see. Van and Kevin, two hard-boiled detectives, not even close to detectives.
Whoa, for real?
For real?
I heard what all happened with him. But we can talk more about that later.
Right. This is the first time we're meeting, huh? Doesn't really feel like it, given all that I've heard from Miss Herschel and Clausel. Name's Van Arkride. I work as a Spriggan in Calvard. This is one of my assistants, Farida Al-Fayed.
It's a pleasure to meet you. So this is that famous Ashen Chevalier guy.
Yeah, everybody knows Ashen Chevalier, man. It's a good nickname.
Pleasure's all mine, Miss Al-Fayed. I'm an instructor from Thor's military academy in the Erebonian Empire, Reen Schwarzer. And this is Altina Orion. She's a member of the Thor Strategic Research Lab.
Nice to meet you. I am also affiliated with the Epstein Foundation branch in the Empire.
Ah, so you must be serving as a go-between for that tech union I've been hearing so much about, huh?
Huh? Why do you...
It seems you're even more in touch with what's going on behind the scenes than Fee described.
Kind of his job.
I've just got a nose for things, that's all. You can count me surprised that a big, shiny war hero like yourself is joining in on Marduk's secret training here, though.
These cutting-edge advances in hollow and shard technologies are something I'll have to face sooner or later. I'm here simply because I want to keep up with these new advances, both as an instructor and for my own personal training.
Well, look at you. Come to think of it, Master, haven't you met him before through your youngest disciple?
Not face-to-face, unfortunately. Although I did leave him a letter during the Erebonian Civil War. Bearguard Zeman, though I went by a different name back then. Still, it's a pleasure, Reed.
God, this is the worst kept secret ever. It's like, hey, Barkhorn's dead. No, he's not. He's just pretending to be. Yeah, we all know he's pretending to be, but like, he's an old man, let him have his fun, you know?
No, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you for all you've done for Gaius. From what I've heard, you even know my master. Is that right?
Yes, but let's save that for later. Cousin, Mirabelle, we've kept you waiting too long.
Oh, we're in no hurry. Take all the time you like to catch up.
Wait, what? Were you both here this whole time? As I said before, this technology is incredible.
You've got that right. I'm the one using it, and I can hardly believe it. Well, let's get back to business. Have all of you forgotten that this is supposed to be a practical trial? Well, any good trial needs a big final test to it, you hear?
Don't tell me.
Yep.
You mean a face-off between teams X and Y?
We did consider that, but in the end, we decided to do something a bit different. With that, if you would please join us.
At once, sir.
Man, you chatterboxes sure took your sweet time.
Oh, hey, Crow. Hey, Rosette.
Rosette, you changed your outfit?
So did Mirabelle, now that you mention it. Guessing it must be Marduk's summer uniform.
It's for boosting morale. Trust.
That's right.
I thought a change of wardrobe would be perfect to coincide with this trial. I'm not especially bothered by changes in temperature, but a new look is refreshing in its own way.
Right? Come on, Mr. Solver. Tell her just how good she looks.
What? Yeah, you look great. Cool in both senses of the word.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it looks lovely on you.
Thank you both. My apologies for making you wait even longer.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm the one who's butting in on your reunion. But hey, after we're done here, what do you say to joining me for a meal? Maybe even giving me your number?
Oh, nice try, Crow. Unfortunately.
Come on.
He's consistent, if nothing else.
Freelance contractor. Okay.
For real, though. Reen, Altina, it's good to see you too. Been since, what, late last year? And this is my first time meeting the rest of you. But we'll have plenty of time for meet and greets later. Why don't we get started on that big final test? You know, the one where both X and Y team up against us.
I've also just finished a battle simulation using the new shard functions. I'm eager to test out these newly acquired capabilities in a more, shall we say, authentic capacity.
What? I suppose it really has been a while. It seems he upgraded to a new weapon since we last saw him.
Well, we're no different there. That aside, considering the number of people...
Yeah, either Qasim is gonna be joining them, or...
Yeah.
Just so. This time I'll be evaluating your progress from this side of the battlefield. Particularly you, Van. I want to experience firsthand just how much you've improved in your martial skills.
Saw this coming a selge away.
I'll give it my all!
This will also serve as my way of properly greeting the young Divine Blade. And as for you, Kevin, Ein told me to make sure you didn't have an easy time.
Of course.
Oh, come on! Why she gotta single me out like that? Well, that's the way it's gonna be. So, you two planning to join in, or are you gonna just skulk around in the back?
Impressive, Fifth Dominion. You're even better than the rumors say.
Oh, hi, Rufus. You're here too? I guess it's just a party for everybody.
Very impressive. I even had us wrapped up in 2 whole layers of shard camo.
Wait, you're here?
No way. And you.
Lapis?
Lapis has got a new look too. It's a nice dress, that's for sure.
Hello, Fairy. Good to see you again too, Altina.
I definitely prefer the doll's body to the shard body, honestly. World of difference. Much better. Also much better hairstyle.
This is the first time we've met since my new body, though, right? Well, how do I look? Wow, you look great! You're way different from the photo I saw before, though. Meister Jorg must have crafted a new body for you, didn't he? That's right. I'm still breaking it in, though. It's been a while, Van and Bearguard. But it feels like forever since I saw you, Reen.
I know what you mean. It's been nearly 2 whole years. I almost didn't recognize you at first, Lapis.
Man, what is with all of our social networks?
Yeah, that's that could honestly just be the title of these videos. What is with all our social networks? Let's play Trails Beyond the Horizon. Yeah, well, this is a pretty stacked squad to go against.
So, we're looking at a 5-on-5 then? This the something a bit different you decided on?
Yes. And though the teams are now even, you should know we've calculated your odds of winning at about 30%.
Okay.
But I'm certainly hoping to see you beat those odds.
Okay, Mr. Charge My Laser Strongest Man in History bullshit.
Just watch. You too, Master. I'm gonna be going all out here.
Me too! Get ready for me, Reset!
Certainly. I'll be giving it my all as well.
Ho ho ho! That's the spirit. Just how you young folks should be.
Well then, looks like it's time for us to butt heads yet again, Reen.
Just what I want. I hope you haven't lost your edge.
This will be a good opportunity to fully test Clown Soleus' new mode.
Yeesh. I didn't think everyone was gonna get so worked up here.
It's fine for people like us to get the blood pumping every once in a while, wouldn't you say?
High-class drifter?
Hey now, don't go and lump me in with the likes of you.
Yeah, checks out you'd object to being tossed in with him.
Indeed. After all, Rufus is quite the villain.
Thought I recognized the voice. Nice to meet you in person, boss. Are Swin and Nadia off somewhere?
He is a drifter now, that is true.
Yes, they went back home for a bit. Thank you for looking after them while they were in Calvard, Mr. Arkride. And you, Reen. It's hard to believe 2 years have flown by already. You're 23 now, yes? You look different. More confident.
Thanks. I'm happy to say that you seem the same as ever. But let's talk more later. Right now, I'm looking forward to facing you. I can tell that each and every one of our opponents are experts. If we want any hope of winning, we'll have to work together, Mr. Arkride.
Got it.
Just call him Van.
Very no good priest. Let's give him hell.
Come on!
Ready to get this thing started.
I've completed shard integration with a Zypha. We're ready for combat.
Then, at long last, let the battle begin.
All right, this is fun. Defeat all enemies and defeat them within 60 turns.
Chance to show off what I can do with the new shard functions.
Well then, I hope to prove a suitable challenger, Miss Al-Fayed.
Go all in on him.
Now, put on the pressure.
Thanks.
Go at it full force.
Target locked! You're trapped!
Here for you.
What the hell's Blitz?
I ain't letting up.
Let's charge in all at once.
Take it away.
Oh, okay. An extra party member can join an attack. Be activated by a normal attack only?
So this is Blitz. Its utility is incredible.
Or was that...
Plenty of options, that's for sure. Thanks for the assist, Kevin.
Ha! You should be thanking the Zypha. I'll touch you up. Here goes.
Show them what you got!
Time for the main event. And alive! Ready!
Excuse you.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Full throttle! Let it rip!
Alright.
Sweet dreams.
That was a
Wow.
toasty bit of
You got
damage.
even stronger when I wasn't looking.
Reen and I become more powerful every day. Give me power! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
You've got a fire in your eyes, Van. More so than you did when we last journeyed together.
Could say the same to you, Master.
Mr. Arkride, Miss Al-Fayed, I'd expect no less from you.
I only learned how to be so good at using these shard functions by watching you. Come on, Rufus! Pull yourself together!
I've no intention of quitting, thank you.
Go for it! Deploying impenetrable field. Multiplex shard barrier, engage! Vivid Calendula!
My cue.
Bleed through!
Thanks. Don't get too comfortable. Pull out all the stops.
Let us proceed with care.
Prepare.
Now, cut through. I'm up.
Prepare.
Life and death, ever flowing. None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage, soar, gleam! Passion slash. Luminous flux!
Boost gauge expanded.
Perhaps it's time I retreated.
Okay, I'm calling it here.
Fracture! Dream Breaker!
Anti-shard commands. Interesting.
Here for you.
Alright. Sorry, oh, wow, I can't move at all. Awkward.
Flames protect us.
Can I hit both of you from here? Probably not. Alright. Let's focus on Fiji here.
Let us proceed.
Over here! All for you!
Perfect chance!
Pull out all the stops.
Let us proceed with care. Shard command! Activate!
Let's change this a little bit.
Keep your focus.
Crispy! Alaham! Aquasna! Follow me up! Starting drive.
There. Crimson Leaf Blade.
Good luck, Rufus!
Thank you, Lapis. Your assistance is invaluable.
They're as well coordinated as ever. Still, we won't lose to them. Silver swords, go for it! Here goes!
Activating Zeus spell.
An opening!
Have some more.
Here goes! Oh, you now!
Here's the headline. Oh, it's showtime, baby. Let's see how I measure up against the great roaring lion.
I look forward to seeing how you've grown, lad. Brilliantly done.
Get after it, Arkride. Here to help. Over here. All for you. Get it done, Graham.
Seal of mine, shining from the abyss. By your glow, strike down my enemies.
Yeah, I might have gone a bit harder on this fight because I was just like, oh, 60 turn limit.
Down they go.
Boost gauge augmented.
My,
But
it would seem I've grown a bit rusty.
it felt like if I didn't do that, I would have been rocket tagged to death, so.
Racking up those macho points, am I right?
I can't get complacent.
I've leveled up.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty similar to, like, CS2 in terms of difficulty. Like, if you are in charge of the momentum, you have nothing to worry about. If you are not, you will probably find yourself on the back foot and in some serious trouble. Anyway, got some bonus SP because I am awesome and I know how to fight.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course.
They've really gone all out with blending their cutscenes.
Battle over. The winner, XY team.
That's the power of the XY chromosome. I mean, what? That doesn't make any sense.
That was way too close.
Agreed. But still, we managed to do it.
Sheesh. Didn't think I'd need to pull even that move out of my sleeve.
Ah, damn it. I guess I screwed around a bit too much.
As did I. Perhaps I need to go retrain myself from the basics.
Huh. If they've got someone like you talking that way, it's proof just how much these young ones have grown.
Incredible! You really beat Rufus and the others. Fairy, Altina, and Rosette too. You all did great. Lapis and Rosette, the two of you gave some amazing shard support. Agreed. You both seem to be able to bring out the full potential of the 6th generation orbments.
Both of you performed excellently as well. Your armament's new mode was very impressive, Miss Orion.
Well, well. I just witnessed a most remarkable battle.
Okay, that's definitely right.
Ugh, figures he'd show up now.
This guy.
This guy. They all love Gilliam Thorndike.
The new shard function shows promise, and the test of Miss Lapis's new body that Meister Jorg requested has gone excellently too. As our way of thanks for your participation, we've prepared a banquet for you all. I do hope you'll attend and enjoy yourselves.
Wait, what? Just don't make that sound malicious, like, hey, we got you some food. Just chill, man. I suppose he can't help it, he is middle management, but still. I mean, he goes by general manager, but like, I don't know. He's definitely not middle management. I'm fucking around. He's definitely C-suite, which means, you know, he's a complete. Anyway, about 3 months ago. Remember the school festival? Remember Dingo? The day after the Aramis Academy Festival, the Calvard Republic's presidential office made a worldwide announcement of a startling plan.
For the past 2.5 years, we've been preparing. Slowly and surely, behind the scenes. And now, it brings me great pride to announce an initiative that will blaze a trail to the future of not just Calvard, but all Zemuria. This bold new plan will be known as Project Startaker. What lies beyond the sky is the last great frontier for mankind, a threshold none in all recorded history have been able to cross. Yet we will extend our reach past the atmosphere and leave behind a satellite that will help us realize manned spaceflight. As many of you may know, for over a century, a mysterious phenomenon has been slowly reducing Zemuria's eastern reaches to a wasteland.
Is this the first time
It
we actually
has
get to see
been
the
theorized
full map
that
of Zemuria?
observing the affected areas from the proper vantage point could provide valuable clues to a solution. Further, the benefits of a communication satellite are unmistakable, particularly in terms of expanding the Orbital Net's video capabilities. Make no mistake, this will usher in an era of innovation in economics and industry, the likes of which we've not seen since the Orbital Revolution.
So, it is pretty wild to see them go from rotary phones to space travel in like 7 or 8 in-game years. It's crazy. Though initially incredulous at the idea, many listeners found themselves drawn in by the President's explanation. Despite the Republic's strength, the current age was one of uncertainty, and the thought of forging a path forward resonated deeply with many. Hey, Makura Kid, thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. And then, as proof of his bold initiative, the President unveiled an incredible new facility to the world.
Deep within the Ishgal Mountains, in the southern reaches of central Zemuria, it is here, in the area once known as Konlon, that we've built a launch site for our rockets in a secluded basin.
Oh, it's not Kunlun, it's Konlon? I'm really bad with Chinese pronunciation.
I present to you
whatever.
Zeku Space Base, the stage upon which we will reach the stars and home of our newly established aerospace force.
Space Forces go! The man selected to lead the operation was General Daniel Herring. As head of the Republic's military forces, further details on Project Startaker would come directly from him.
The first phase will involve the launch of a communication and observation satellite via the orbital rocket, Independence 2. With the satellite in orbit, the second phase will see us launch a dummy unit in order to confirm pilot safety for a proposed manned spaceflight. If the results from the dummy unit meet expectations, we will move to our final phase and launch a rocket containing the first astronaut.
Our candidate for this historic first manned flight is an ace pilot from the Calvardian Air Force, recipient of the Winged Silver Star Medal for her valor in the war, Major Emilia Haring.
Oh, hey, Hermes.
Hello.
It's nice to see you have a face
I
and
am
a
Major
name.
Emilia Haring of the Aerospace Force. Being chosen for this role is the greatest honor of my life. And it'll be a heck of a lot more fun than war.
I appreciate the gumption. Anyway, my crazy headcanon is that Renee and Hermes are exes.
Setting aside the
but
necessity of national
I don't know.
defense, I'm in agreement that it's much better to look to the future than to conflict. A goal this ambitious would typically be expected to take upwards of half a year, but you have my word that we'll do it in only 4 months.
We're on the Arabonia timeline.
The initial satellite launch will occur 1 month from now. People of Calvard, no, of all Zemuria, let us reach out and grasp this continent's future together!
Don't sound too excited now.
Major Haring, she's amazing.
Going to space?
Only President
The
Graham would do
presidential
something
office
like
will release
this.
more info on the space program at a later date.
I mean, I gotta admit, it is cool as shit.
So this is what my father has been working on behind the scenes.
I know they said it was going to be a big announcement, but I never could have seen that coming.
Space? You can even go all the way up there?
It shouldn't be completely impossible, but it'd take some major technological breakthroughs.
You simply need to find a propulsion agent that will get you through the atmosphere. Easy.
Why is putting a satellite up there such a big deal? Doesn't Marduk have a bunch in orbit already?
Yes, but all of those are low-altitude models that function within the atmosphere. For one to be set in orbit outside of the atmosphere would indeed be a historic feat.
Right. And this explains why Ikaruga had the Eastern Mountain Range sealed off.
Oh.
So in the end, those cagey bastards were hired by the president to keep things under wraps. What are the odds this whole thing turns into a huge pain in the ass?
1,000,000%? You know what kind of game we're in, Aaron.
Damn near 100%. A huge national project, even bigger than the Zypha, announced out of nowhere? Ridiculous amounts of Mira and info are gonna be swirling around this thing. Both the public and underworld will be thrown for a loop. Swin and Nadia might be gone for now, but I got word from Master that he'll be back soon. Till then, we'll just have to handle all the 4 SPGs that are gonna come our way with our current group.
Got it.
I'll work on upgrading the orbital connection then. Oh, but aren't things going to get busy for you at school again, Agnes?
Well, a little, yes. We've decided that Albert will be our candidate for the student council election. So I'll have to help out with that a bit every so often, but I intend to spend as much time here as I'm able.
I'll also pitch in when I can. Though it seems like I'll be busy with a few things in Liberl and some other places.
I'll monitor any information coming in from Marduk as best I'm able.
That'll be a big help, thanks. Betting there'll be plenty involved with this whole space operation, just like Ikaruga. Speaking of, Renee's not gonna give me anything, but I might be able to get something from the guild through Elaine.
Yeah, hey, don't forget about me. I've got plenty of time to help now that we've finished the shoot.
Yeah, sure. We need some moral
That
support,
announcement
right?
was a big surprise, but I'm glad I can work with everyone like this again. This means I'll need to pay attention to news about the Genesis, and whatever Dad is planning, though. Huh?
Creepy.
Agnes? Is everything okay? Oh, yes, I'm fine. I was just thinking that I'll have to really give it my all from here on. Oh, right. Hey, Fairy, before things get too busy, how about we go and look at some new clothes together? For real? I'd love to.
For real?
I really want to go too, but I couldn't possibly say it out loud.
Come on, dude. Just get in there.
What are you getting all red in the face for? I'll come along too, so no need to be shy about it.
In that case, as the resident movie star, I'll coach you all in the latest fashions.
What am I gonna do with you all?
It seems like things are about to become quite lively around here.
When are they not? And as the next month passed and the seasons changed, the news was dominated by daily updates related to the space program. Working alongside the guild, Van and his group took care of a number of incidents that would otherwise have slipped through the cracks. And with May's arrival came the student council election at Aramis Academy. And the selection of its new president. The very next day, the space program's first phase commenced. Oh, good for Albert. He gets to be a student council president. If he was in a different anime, that would mean he'd have unlimited power. Even more than the president. And they're so proud of this that they're showing us this again 2 hours later. I guess the ice makes sense. They are in a cold region. Those things like, why do they do something like that? And it's just like, oh. Normally that happens at higher altitudes, but they are at a fairly high altitude, so don't worry about it. Thinking out loud. Latest comms and observation satellite Prometheus 4. Yeah. As the days went on, the other members of the group made their return to the office, the temporary members included. Van was even able to finally meet with his old friends and catch up, enjoying a relaxing conversation for the first time in a long while. By June, however, the three had lost contact once again, and the number of 4SPGs skyrocketed. With the help of all of his assistants, and the already busy Anyez and Ren, he was finally able to catch a breath by the end of the month. It was at that time that Bearguard had to leave Edith once again on business. Then, 3 days after his departure. Hey Van, check out my sick new bike. 3 members of the group got a call out of nowhere, inviting them to participate in a live combat trial at Marduk headquarters in Orid State. Oh, interesting. And so? That's a nice little recap of all the stuff we didn't get to see.
It really was a surprise. I had heard you accepted a contract with Marduk to test their new products, Crow. But I never expected to find that you had as well, Rufus.
Apparently they don't care if you've engaged in terrorist activities in Erebonia. Doesn't matter, we're in a different country.
Well, it's not like I'm an employee here or anything. I'm just a freelancer, so I'm in kind of the same boat as that Arkride guy. But I was just as surprised to bump into Mr. Man in Black here. Turns out he signed on at about the same time as me.
The last I had heard, your group was traveling all over the continent, using the Republic as a base. Is that right?
Alas, I couldn't exactly waltz back into Erebonia now, could I? So, we've been traveling around the Republic, the northern countries, the Free Cities, and the Central Eastern countries. And once Meister Jorg joined up with Marduk, we were able to make a connection here through him.
And it's thanks to that I was able to upgrade to a new body. This body really is a technological masterpiece. It can even let me get drunk.
What? No. Don't make the baby drink.
That certainly is amazing, but, isn't it a bit too early for you to start drinking?
Agreed. I think that should wait until you're a grown-up. Let's say about the same time Nadia is old enough to drink.
Well, I guess it's okay if it's the same as Nadia.
So, come on.
Sheesh. You may look a bit bigger, but you haven't changed much at all on the inside.
Speaking of Swin and Nadia, you mentioned they'd returned home?
Right. The two of them are originally from Remiferia. Though, it's a shame neither has any family left there to visit.
Yeah, I kind of, like, raised an eyebrow when they said returned home, because, like, I'm sure they had a home, but they wouldn't call it that. They're homes with each other.
Still, running into a divine blade and 2 church members here is one thing. But I sure didn't wake up this morning thinking I'd be meeting both C the First and C the Second over there.
Agreed. Both of those gentlemen were at the center of great upheavals in the Empire and Crossbell only a handful of years ago. Not only that, but it's clear that they each have top-level combat potential.
You know, between them and Mr. Spriggan here, Marduk really went out of its way to go after the cream of the crop when it comes to shady dudes.
Hey now.
Lumping me in with them, huh? Well, I can't even really argue against that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, don't even worry about it. They're all just external contractors. It's not like they're official Marduk employees or anything. Besides, we've all got some skeletons in our closets, right? Guys like them understand a little give and take better than most.
Here at Marduk, fairness is a core policy. In addition, by cultivating working relationships with such individuals, we build a more robust crisis management network. In fact, our technical cooperation with the Septian Church is born of this same philosophy.
I suppose I won't reject such a stance out of hand.
Yeah, if us church folk are making use of hollow and shard technology, then we indirectly benefit from it too.
But Qasim, That can't be the only reason for today's test and all the other stuff you're doing, can it?
Ah. Right. You've gone through your adornment ceremony. So tell me then, Farida, how do you see all this?
I still haven't learned enough about the latest technology or political stuff. But as an honorary substitute priestess of the Kruga, I'm slowly learning how to see the big picture a bit better. Like that big announcement the Republic made back in April, for example. Since then, it's become a great flame, fed by the breath of many and causing a strong updraft. And many people, both good and bad, are looking to ride this draft upwards. So the reason you called us here for this test should have something to do with all that, shouldn't it?
Fairy, you're really something else.
Look at her using her brain. Come a long way from real estate. Does that mean there's fake estate?
Wowee. You're one of the Kruga, is that right?
Seems like our young girl grew up while I was away.
Well, she's the one with the most potential to grow, after all.
Indeed. Watching her do so has been a treat.
Don't forget those thoughts and feelings. They are, more than anything else, the most important quality for a priestess. They may even help you find your own way in the tumultuous draft to come.
Huh?
My apologies for making you wait, everyone. It may not be much, but I've prepared a humble repast for you to show my gratitude for your continued friendship. We have available handmade finger foods, sandwiches, first flush tea, as well as freshly roasted coffee. We also have a selection of sweets from all over the continent, starting with dried fruits from Valis.
That is one hell of a
Please
spread.
enjoy.
I am jealous.
No freaking way! They even got stuff from that famous place in Le Mans!
Oh, man.
Hooray! I'm just going to have to try them all. I've come to expect such passion for sweets from Lapis. But,
Let me guess. Mr. Spriggan's got a major sweet tooth, too.
He most definitely has a certain enthusiasm for desserts, yes.
he even started writing a sweets review blog on the net recently.
Oh, come on. I'm not surprised. It's probably getting him lots of money.
Yep. Definitely a hardcore sweet tooth.
Come on, man. Ain't you supposed to be some back alley problem solver? Live up to the reputation a little.
Nope.
Given that
Humbly
both of
refuse.
us have died before, I bet we have a fair bit in common. What do you say we get to know each other better?
I'm not worthy of your regard, but I would love to speak with you, Mr. Zeman.
Hey, we both died before. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, the models are so animated now. They've really gone all out with this. Looks like things have calmed down for now. Best get to sniffing out some info. I'd be crazy to let this chance slip by. We got folks from Thor's, the ex-Governor General of Crossbell, high-ranking church members, and Marduk too, of course. Still, probably best to keep things casual for the time being. Well, I see a sub-event. Now, I hope the food here is to your liking, Mr. Arkride. You bet it is. You guys got a great selection going on here. It's all carefully laid out so we won't get tired of eating the same sweets over and over again, even down to the drinks. I'm quite glad to see you're enjoying it. And if you'd like, please take this as well. I had it brought from the capital. Oh, this morning's issue of the Terrell Times, huh? Pretty thoughtful of you. Biggest PMC in Zemuria. Hard to grasp the scale of an organization like this. Well, I suppose I'll just enjoy myself for the time being.
Chalk one up.
Anyway, we have ourselves an issue of the Terrell Times. Technology. The vision behind the space program. Project Startaker has officially kicked off its first phase with the successful launch of its satellite. Preparations for Phase 2 already underway. Speaking as a proud citizen of the Republic, I cannot contain my palpable excitement over this monumental achievement. For those unaware of the general concept of space, allow us to elucidate you on the subject, dear reader. What is space anyway? Space is hypothesized to be a mysterious realm left behind by the goddess, stretching far above the world's atmosphere. While the question of where its endpoint lies remains a mystery, we do know that it covers the length of the continent's canopy. It's boundless space embellished with countless stars, moons, and suns. In theory, with enough speed, one could escape our gravity and break through the atmosphere to reach the space that lies beyond. The program's importance. One of the primary goals of the program is to launch a communications and observation satellite into orbit, enabling a wide area above-ground observation, as well as transmission and broadcast of orbital waves. The former is expected to help researchers conduct detailed surveillance of the environmental issues impacting eastern Zemuria. The latter will provide further optimization of the orbital network and assist in bringing communications infrastructure to remote areas. The other principal goal is the realization of manned spaceflight, allowing mankind to take its first step into outer space. If successful, this will be a historical turning point, opening up innumerable possibilities for humanity. Through the program, the Calvard Republic will blaze a trail into a new age. Economy. Unexpected industries prosper from the space program. The Republic's economy, bolstered by an era of stability, has hit an all-time high following the space program's announcement, the timing of which couldn't have been more perfect in retrospect, particularly with the Verne Company's substantial investments in space program-adjacent technology, and the expansion of orbital network-related businesses, wherein satellite communication is the focus. Additionally, other industries that at first blush have little relation to the space program are also seeing a windfall in profit. Space themes dominate the entertainment world. Within the film industry, a number of astronaut-themed projects inspired by the space program are being put into production. However, said productions are reportedly being hampered by the lack of available information on the subject. Also, various companies are hosting many space program-themed events, and space merchandise can even be found on sale all over the city. Even in bookstores, books on astronomy and similar subjects are flying off the shelves, prompting publishers to issue reprints on the double. These trends will no doubt produce positive effects on our nation's economy. Competition in the food industry heats up. The sectors of the food industry which manufacture preserved goods are gearing up to compete for dominance in the space program arena. Professor Cronkite commented that, should manned space travel continue in the future, space food will be a necessity for nutritional supplementation during sustained flights. In light of this, companies are battling it out to secure investment funds and selection by the Aerospace Force, with them presenting proposals such as tube-shaped foods made for easy consumption in zero gravity, or canned foods which can withstand changes in atmospheric pressure. Opinion. This year's Best Places to Live ranking. The annual Top 10 Most Desired Places to Live within the Republic list has been posted. For this article, we've picked out 3 entries that, while not at the top of the list, have been rising to prominence in recent years. They're all suburban cities with excellent quality of life and unique characteristics that we think readers will find charming in their own right, and that players may end up going to in this game. Like Anchorville. Situated between the capital and Narashian, Anchorville has developed as a stopover city with its convenient access to public transportation, and many large companies and branch offices have laid roots there, making it an exceptionally comfortable place to live. Further, it's surrounded by relaxing, lush landscapes like forests in the outskirts and rivers with abundant ecosystems. Another boon is that it houses the Republic's foremost hospital, so if any crises were to arise, residents can take comfort knowing a medical facility of the finest repute is only a stone's throw away. Dijon. A mid-sized city south of Edith and the hometown of President Gramhart. It's in a convenient location with railway lines to both Langport and Tharbad. In recent years, there's been an uptick in eastern and central eastern capital flowing into the city, funding multiple shops and thereby contributing to Dijon's flourishing economy. As such, it's attracted the eyes of many a homeowner. Despite concerns over public safety at one point in time, stability has since been restored, allowing its citizens to live with a relative peace of mind. All things considered, the future of Dijon is quite bright indeed. Altair, a border city adjoining Crossbell on the western edge of the Republic. From there, Crossbell is only a 30-minute train ride away on the Transcontinental Railroad. As a result, you can visit Crossbelt's tourist hotspots, like the imitable Michelin Wonderland, practically every week. Moreover, as one would expect in a border city, money and cultural trends from the Empire and other places have flowed in, making it a must-experience destination for Western brand and gourmet food enthusiasts. Leno Orbital scooters now on sale. Leno has released a new, lighter version of Orbital bikes called Orbital scooters, made fit for quick outings. Anyone 16 years or older can grab a license after taking a written test and a driving test. Students, why not buy one for school commutes or for riding on the streets with friends? Oh man. Always enjoy a good newspaper article. Today's menu is themed around high tea, so we prepared a variety of light snacks and sweets. In particular, the sweets are sourced from famous stores in various countries across Zemuria. We hope you enjoy them. Ah, Mr. Arkride. Speak of the devil. Humble the top dog, the Ironbloods considers me worth gossip fodder. And you're Orion, right? Can't say you two and Rosette seem like the likeliest of trios. As it happens, I've been in contact with Miss Orion over Marduk-related business for a short while now. This man and I have shared some correspondence as well, in regard to Miss Rosenberg's situation. As such, this seemed an opportune time to relay any further matters that pertain to them. You don't say. The two of us, on the other hand, already share personal ties. I owed my foundation of knowledge and basic sense to his instructions several years ago. How could I ever forget? But I must say, you've come to hardly even resemble the pawn. That is, the person you were back then. I appreciate you saying so. Pretty loaded thank you there. Guess I'll just keep my nose to myself, though. That is probably for the best. They were both ally and adversary throughout the war, after all. Anyway, nice to finally meet you in person instead of over columns for anything. Rufus A. Kind of a pain to dance around the name, though. You mind if I just call you Alberea when no one's looking? Do as you will. I doubt it would turn many heads these days. It's an honor to finally make the vaunted Spriggan's acquaintance, especially after my limited range of activity in Edith. Feels backwards coming from an ex-big shot like yourself, but more important, you really came in clutch for my pal in those last moments. Getting a chance to give him one final send-off was lucky enough, but bringing Marielle along to do the same was the cherry on top. So, even after accounting for Swin and Nadia's sitch, that still leaves me a debt I aim to pay you back for. Mr. Arkride. I was merely repaying my own personal debt to the man. People do say that for one so streetwise, you place an uncharacteristic emphasis on obligational duty. But even still, to have you so indirectly beholden to me is a tad discomforting. And here I could have sworn I was talking to the most shameless opportunist this side of Zemuria. One good turn deserves another, so feel free to call in a favor whenever it suits you. So long as it doesn't cross my boundaries, that is. I'm the kind of guy who's set in his ways. Duly noted. Evidently, we are more compatible than I gave us credit for. Much as I hate to admit it. Mr. Arkride is surprisingly open-minded to deal with Rufus so freely. Those who do tend to wind up being cajoled into something or outright used for his benefit. Though I suppose those tendencies of his have changed somewhat ever since he met Lapis, Nadia, and Swin. Is that so? I'm not as familiar with Mr. Alberea, but your assessment of Mr. Arkride is certainly correct. Oh man, this is just so fun. This event of ours has gathered people of many walks, be it Thors, the church, or otherwise. The opportunities we present in doing so may well prove more significant than the training itself. Incidentally, I hear that you've been entrusted with a great many responsibilities at the Epstein Foundation, Miss Orion. It's quite impressive, especially considering you're also part of the Thor Strategic Research Lab. Thank you very much. But I don't think I'm quite as impressive as you, Rosette. You managed to take care of your task for Marduk, while also working at Arkride Solutions. Speaking of which, I may need to call upon your assistance in the future, with regard to my new responsibilities. I hope to work together with you again when the time comes. Yes, of course. New responsibilities? I wonder... In a way, I suppose I've become somewhat indebted to the Marduk Company. On top of my connections with the Meister, becoming an external tester for them has granted me a certain degree of freedom. That being said, I also have my own thoughts concerning Marduk. As such, I'm only along for the ride for the time being. From our conversation earlier, it's clear that you're a very open-minded person, Mr. Arkride. And it seems like you have certain strengths we lack, particularly when it comes to dealing with people like Rufus. I hope we can take this opportunity to build a good working relationship in the future. While I may not fully understand what my employer is trying to accomplish here, I'm pleased that we could provide an opportunity for you to strengthen your relations with the people of Thors and the Septian Church, Mr. Arkride. I'm sure this will prove invaluable to your future Spriggan work. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, hey, Arkride. Making the rounds already? Oh, admirable. This is indeed a prime opportunity for you to expand your horizons. I'd say mine are broad enough, both front stage and back. But our wily host here has given me plenty of incentive with the crowd he's gathered. 2 Dominions, 1 active, 1 retired, a crew from Thors. And to top it off, a certain big shot who shouldn't even exist anymore. Bit overkill for just a combat tech unveiling, if you ask me. Always the pointed critic, aren't we? As you are already aware, Marduk had the privilege of entering a technological alliance with the holy city of Arteria. Consequently, we are anticipating a great deal of collaboration on Zypha and Shard technology with not only them, but with the Epstein Foundation as well. And that is also how Father Kevin and Mr. Zaman here, see, were produced to participate in today's tests. Nice way to spin it. Felt more to me like you had the Holy City and Foundation with their backs to the wall. I'm well aware that there's been an ulterior motive at play from the outset, but you have my gratitude for the occasion nonetheless. It's true that this is not entirely without an agenda, but I do hope you can consider it equitable for all involved. Marduk's mission statement calls for a proactive approach to publicly releasing our innovations, the AR technology from today included. Yeah, hand to heart, it flat out floored me. VR is impressive enough, but this is the sort of thing that blurs the boundaries of reality altogether. That is the very concept behind its development, actually. We already had a theoretical framework, but it was the 6th generation Zypha standard that finally allowed us to bring it into fruition. Of course, the sheer scale of spatial mapping required limits its application to dedicated facilities such as this at present. That notwithstanding, when presented side by side with virtual reality, something of this nature is certain to make waves the world over. And given that both the Church and the Foundation have now been brought on, it leaves me very curious as to the project's end goal. Well, at the very least, I can assure you that our aims are nothing nefarious. Master's got intimidation down to an art. Ain't often someone can throw Thorndyke this far off balance. Yep, even now, our commander and the rest of us Gralsritter can't hold a candle to him. On the flip side, I'd say the only person who could give right now would be none other than Her Holiness. Oh, yeah? And by that you mean... In any event, it's a shame you and Father Kevin brought a smaller turnout than initially anticipated, Mr. Arkride. Granted, invitations were not extended to those members of your office whom appear to have unavoidable business to attend to. But after all our painstaking efforts, I hope to have more testers around to astound with our newest combat and AR technology. Huh, so that's how it is. Anyez is busy with finals right now, while Gatra has his college credit requirements to deal with. Doubt Rosette would have offered that info, so he must have found out through some other means. Well, don't sweat it. Got a decent handle on all this now, so I'll give our team a rundown back when we're back in the capital. Besides, any gaps I leave, Rosette and Master will be sure there to fill in. Indeed. Anyez and the others should take to liking to fish to water. On that note, I am a bit surprised that you arrived by your lonesome, Kevin. Your other squires I can understand, but one would expect you to at least brought Rias along. Yeah, about that. I'm guessing you probably already heard, Master. But over on the Arteria side of things... alright, sharing time's over. This convo's on a need-to-know basis only. I pity that. Though I do have a faint idea, courtesy of the grapevine. It's a bit galling, I must add, that our company wasn't tasked with incorporating the Zypha standard into your core systems. The ones the church keeps under top-secret wraps, you mean? Probably about time with how outdated they are. And Rias, she's your childhood friend, right? The one whose thumb they say you're always under? Ah, cool it with a two-pronged attack, will ya? Seems like you and Master go way back, though I don't think you're one of his direct disciples. Yeah, it's not like he taught me martial arts or anything like that. But when I first became a Dominion, he helped me learn how to control my stigma. Man, the commander and everyone else were so intimidating. Ayn was also keeping an eye on you. She was concerned about how well you were handling your stigma. So there was nothing else to do but thoroughly drill it into you, to make sure that you would do nothing, that you wouldn't do anything you would come to regret. True enough, becoming a Dominion means that it's something you gotta watch out for. So your direct disciples would be Celise, Leon, and the 8th Dominion too, the one who received your stigma, right? Indeed. In fact, I had already begun instructing him before he became a Dominion. Naturally, there were a few others as well. Yeah, like Wadzi and Abbas. They both learned the Kunlun style straight from Master Bearguard. Wadji's polished up his techniques so much since then he's made them into his own style altogether. Man, really puts into perspective just how much influence Master has in the church. I might just be an unofficial disciple, but I'm glad I got the chance to learn from him. You and Mr. Zaman both tend to read too deeply into our attentions. If I may set your mind at ease regarding our technological cooperation with the Church and the Foundation, as well as the purpose of this gathering, please understand that these are not motivated by personal or political gain. I'd be grateful if you could relax at least a little bit. No thanks. In fact, it's not about being personal or political gain means you're hiding something even shadier. Still, it doesn't seem like he's lying about the purpose of this exercise. Damn it, I can never get a read on him. Just what are these guys really up to? It's a wonderful twist of fate to be able to converse with both you and Kevin like this. If possible, I would love to get all of my disciples together someday, hidden or otherwise, and have a nice long chat. I'm honored and all, but just thinking about it's enough to make me claustrophobic. Mind letting me off the hook for that one? I knew we'd end up crossing paths eventually, but this sure isn't how I expected it to go. I thought we'd meet up on one of your Spriggan requests, not during a Marduk training exercise. Kinda makes you wonder how all of us, yourself included, ended up being part of this bizarre get-together. Well, besides just collaborating on technology, it's probably got something to do with us and the church, too. Please have as much as you'd like. By the way, we're planning on bringing out additional dishes later. Please look forward to that as well. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. As far as bringing yourself into full-body action at a moment's notice goes, I'll grant passing marks. It would appear that you've greatly refined your predictive eye over the course of your training ship. You think so? All the help Van and Aaron gave must have paid off. I'm really starting to feel like my moves are 2 steps ahead of whatever my teammates are about to do. Even so, your grasp of the battlefield in its entirety is less than optimal. You over-rely on the auras close by to inform your actions. To truly embody the essence of a Kruga warrior, you must draw in the flames of the war zone and channel them into a godly roar of lightning, a step which is yet beyond you. Aw, you're way too hard on me, Qasim. Like sister, like brother, always in combat mode. Can't They talk about something more, I don't know, party appropriate? And that's just the Kruger way for ya. They got more of a typical brother-sister relationship than you'd think, though, outside of combat training. When the whole family was together at their last New Year's festival, Kasim doted on Fairy with a vengeance. And the way he'd beam at their two littlest sibbies? Like nothing I'd ever seen out of him before. I can't even picture it. Wait, you were at the village's New Year festival, though? Not that I didn't have my hunches. Still, going to meet the boyfriend's parents at their holiday homecoming? You two must be pretty serious. Marduk and the Kruger have a partnership, that's all. Some equipment got newly furbished, and... Aw, nuts this. No use pretending otherwise. We've been going steady for about 3 years now, so he figured it was about time to introduce me. Whoa, that long already? Yeah, I mean, anyone who had eyes could see that there was a little something-something between the two of them. We only got to see them in, like, workplace professional mode, though, so nothing properly stated until now. You're 2 years older than Rosette, right? Sure, that's still plenty young, but you sure as hell ain't a teenager anymore. Yet here you are, dating in the workplace, seizing the day, on and off the clock. Man, what I wouldn't give. Listen, you! Perhaps you should prioritize your own private affairs before making sport of others. I don't mean to suggest putting the self above all else, but there are some fields in which a fulfilling personal life will directly impact one's performance. Your hollow style and Kunlun expertise, for instance, to say nothing of the Spriggan requests you undertake. Can't argue there. I'm pretty curious about that part of Van's life myself. Apparently, he and Elaine used to go out when they were still in school. Get out of town! I heard he, she, and the Prez's four-eyed aide were an old posse together, but... Wellity! Ex-sweethearts with Beauty's blade. Now if that don't beat all. How's about we go in a little more in-depth on your relationship statuses, Like, say with Rosette? Pardon my insolence. I've got no flings to speak of, so have pity. Oh, yeah. Don't dish it if you can't take it, Van. You're really caring and friendly, you know that, Mirabelle? All my younger brothers are super attached to you. They can't wait to see you again. Aw, those kids were so cute. I spent a heap of time playing with them while we were staying in the Kruger village. But honestly, if we're talking caring and friendly, Kasim's mother and everyone else in the village have me beat. They were all quite taken with you. I'm sure they'll be eager to see you again. That having been said, I have left the ways of the Kruger behind me. Even if we were to be together, living in the Kruger village would prove very difficult. Kasim? Oh, I don't care about all that, so long as I can be with you, Kasim. But wait, I can't be saying such embarrassing stuff here of all places. My apologies. Still, I haven't completely severed ties with my family. I'm sure it'd be okay to show my face there from time to time, like I did during the New Year's festival. If that's the case, then why'd you make me say all that in the first place? But I can't deny, I'm happy to hear that. I can't wait to see you back at the village someday, Mirabelle. And I know that Umi, my younger brothers, and the rest of the villagers feel the same. Though I may have left the warriors of Kruger to follow my own path, my feelings toward the village and my family haven't changed. It's only natural I would introduce Mirabelle to my family, and take care of my younger siblings as always. You too should value such bonds. Only by doing so will you be able to remain firm in your own convictions. My brother can be pretty harsh when it comes to training and combat, but when we're at the Kruger village, he's still super nice to me. Just the other day, we cooked dinner together and played with the kids in the village. No matter what, he'll always be the proud big brother I've always known. When Kasim first invited me to meet his family, I'll admit I was a mite nervous. But they're all good folk. I got used to it pretty quickly after I spent a little time with them. His parents seem to like me too. Well, that's enough about me anyhow. When am I gonna get to hear some juicy stories about you, huh? Never. What's up? At it already, huh? Ah, hello there, Arkride.
Find anything tasty?
We're on the streets that you're about to conquer the confectionery world, one sweet at a time. Not the way I would have phrased it, but sure. As for you, little lady, Naughty and Swin weren't kidding when they said you could pack it away. Old man Jorg worked out a way to convert it all into doll-compatible energy, I'm told. It was a shock to us too, way back when, and her stomach's grown a few sizes since even. Almost makes you want to keep the feed coming just to see how much you can wolf down. Here, Lapis, Lapis, Lapis. How about another helping of roast chicken all slathered in gravy?
Thank you.
Moving on. It's good to officially meet Schwarzer, Armbrust. Then again, Giselle and Miss Herschel have told me so many stories that this feels more like a reunion. That sounds about right. We've heard a few things here and there about you, too. Though Crow has the edge on me there, given the near miss you had during that immigrant incident. Yeah, no hard feelings, but I was doing some poking around your business at the time. Figures you were skulking behind the curtain. Hard to think of you as just a stranger, especially with an MO like that. I'll take that as an honor. By the way, we're around the same age too, right? Not sure how much you already caught on to my whole situation, but right now I run a freelance contracting office over in the free city of Talzum. You ever need extra hands, just give me a ring, yeah? And that's the offer stands the other way around too. Well, fancy that. Most of the jobs you take must be bigger in scale than my usual fare. Sure, can't go wrong paving a two-way street with the original C, Erebonia's unsung hero. Not sure how much use I'll be with whatever errands you and the not-so-unsung hero here have got going on, though. Heh. Sorry, but that's a card we'll have to keep close to our chests. Still, it'd be great to know that we can rely on each other for help in case something does come up. Not to mention, I believe we already have a certain acquaintance in common. You must mean that junior disciple she mentions. Well, I won't just out name drop her, but you got my condolences. And watch your step. One look at that swordplay you showed off earlier, and she'll drag you into a fight if it's the last thing she does. I'll keep that in mind. Though for all the improvements I've made, she seems to be climbing even higher. You two had a run at the start of last year, right? She must be some real serious business if this is your takeaway. The way things are set up this time around, we're probably in for a close brush, or even closer dependent. And on that note, I got a request for you, Arkride. Any chance you and the rest of your solutions crew can take Princess Silverblade in? Maybe keeping a tight leash on her for a bit? Are you nuts? We haven't heard a peep from her for over 2 months now. And the last time was when she tried to make up for eating my limited edition cake with a half-assed replacement and a tee-hee whoopsie.
Oh, the early summer exclusive sweet cherry one, you mean? I had a slice of it myself. Oh, it was simply adorable and outrageously scrumptious to boot.
That was an inside job? Wait, weren't you still in shard form back then? He's got more layers to him than the stories suggest. Pun not intended. Yeah, plus pal in the CID we should be on our toes about. Still, I think we can trust this one, more or less. I like how they're all, like, a little bit sus of each other, trying to feel each other out. It's not like they're just buddy-buddies like Lloyd and Reen. We're just like, oh, man, my bro, my dude, I love you. We just met, but I need to fist bump you from outer space. Ladies and gentlemen, we have prepared additional sweets and delicacies for your enjoyment.
We'll be bringing them around shortly. Feel free to call us if we can be of service to you.
Oh, damn. That's from the Erebonian place. The one that caters to the Imperial family itself. Hold your horses, Van. Better wait till I got a bit more room in the old stomach before I dig into those. Trying additional sweets will change the location of some characters and provide new topics of discussion. Oh my god, this really is just like being on the Panther Girl again. Anyway, I do have some things to follow up on with Lapis and Co. You know, that body of yours is pretty impressive. really feels alive, for lack of a better word. Only ever saw you in that shard body before, so this is extra new to me.
Thanks, I'm glad everyone likes it. I can't wait to show it off to Swin and Nadia, too. I wonder if they'll be excited when they see how much I've grown.
Oh, you haven't seen them since you got the new body, huh?
Nope, both of them were on their way back home, so the timing just didn't work out. But I'm supposed to meet up with them pretty soon. I can't wait to see the look on their faces.
If they're taking the effort to meet up, there's gotta be some kind of reason, right? Kinda makes me wonder what those kids are up to.
This body was designed to stimulate what would happen if my previous body grew the same way a person's does. Growing up alongside everyone else like this makes me feel like I'm really alive. I love it. Because more than anything, it feels like I'm walking through time with Swin and Nadia.
She really is their little sister. It's so cute. I can't believe you even know my fellow disciple. You've got quite the network. Seems like you have dealings with the guild, and you're even familiar with Father Kevin over there. Honestly, it didn't end up this way on purpose. And my involvement with the guild's just because of an old acquaintance of mine who works there. Guess the rumors of your connection with a certain famous beauty in the guild are true too, then. Makes me wonder about your other childhood friend. How much do you guys already know about me? Hate to break it to you, but I don't have anything interesting to share about that four-eyed sadist at the moment. He's been busier than ever lately. Can hardly get in touch with the guy as it is. Oh, so the CID is pretty busy, huh? Considering the timing, that's gotta be... Yeah, it's probably related to that project of theirs. On top of that, it might have something to do with why we were invited. I've heard a lot about you from Toa and Fee. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. I don't know if we'll ever get another chance to collaborate, but I certainly hope we do. We have so many acquaintances in common, after all, beyond just my fellow disciple. We might not exactly be colleagues, but I suppose you could say we're in the same line of work. If anything pops up on both our radars, we should work together. We've already had some near misses with each other in the past, after all. Everyone's got their own strengths and weaknesses. Depending on the case, we might be able to cover for each other, don't you think? No, Crow, you can't have another boyfriend.
Care for a serving? It'd be my pleasure.
Or it is favorable weather this year and the harvest has been bountiful. We're also offering fresh fruit juice as a non-alcoholic option. Yeah, fuck that. Let's get wasted. Boozing. Oh, they say this is the Empire's ultimate dessert. The Empress of Chocolate Cakes herself. The Sacertort.
My, you certainly know your stuff. It was made fresh in the Empire just this morning and air delivered here. Shall I cut you a piece?
Accepting a slice of Sacertort will end your existence. Worth.
That rich, decadent butter cake slathered in a smooth, lustrous ganache. I hear it's even been soaked in a sweet and deliciously tart apricot jam. I'm drooling just thinking about it. Can I get a piece? Wait, no. 2 pieces?
I'll take the entire cake!
No! Lapis! Don't you dare!
What the crap?
Hello, Van. Doesn't this cake look exceptionally yummy? I'd love to be able to take it home and share it with Nadia and Swin, but it'll probably get eaten up here, huh? What a shame.
Take a slice for yourself. Oh no! She can't say no to the puppy dog eyes.
Sir?
It's fine. You can give it to her.
He just sounds like he's lost his soul. I was joking. I wasn't gonna. I didn't think he would actually die and lose his soul, but he did. He lost his soul.
Thanks! I'll take it then.
Lapis, you monster. You hedonistic, gluttonous monster.
Wow, that cake Lapis had looked delicious! Can I get some too? Van?
I failed you, my Empress.
It'll be all right, sir. We have a second one ready in the back. I'll go prepare it.
That maid is a hero. Shortly thereafter, Van got a slice from the backup Sacertort the maid brought out. Prized in hand, he took the time to slowly savor its rich, delicate sweetness. Lapis tried to get more, but he stopped her. Oh my god, Lapis, please. The conversations are still flowing. At this point, I kinda just want to grab a coffee and put my feet up. But like I thought, there really is a lot going on here. Guess I ought to keep sniffing out leads. No, buddy, you gotta keep talking to people. Of course, all the NPCs have new dialogue, too. I brought out some additional dishes, both sweet and savory. All of them come from renowned establishments. Please, enjoy them to your heart's content. The soccer tort's gone already? My apologies, I'll make sure we have more available next time.
Please relax and make yourself at home.
This is where we'll be serving our additional dishes. We prepared fresh drinks as well, so please let us know if there's anything you would like. I see. So, your dialects both originate from the northeastern regions of central Zemuria? Seems so. That's the place my grandpappy was born and raised after all. And you mentioned being from Emerose, right, Kevin? Yeah, one of the middlemost of the free cities, right to the south of Arteria. Wasn't a lot of people who sound like I do, though. Find them more in the boonies up northways. Funny, I once had a Liberalian merchant for a client, and she mentioned having roots in the free cities, too. Yeah, think I know just the gal you're talking about. You sure do cast a wide network, though, Arkride. Even got all chummy with two of my colleagues through Master Bearguard, right? Now you got a whole nother slew of names to add to the list. Yeah, well, chummy is a strong word in those cases. But yeah, between the Thor's crew and Ironblood number 1, it's been a lot of first meetings. Even you I haven't seen in a while. For someone content to stay cooped up in his narrow little slice of Edith, though. This sort of thing's way out of my comfort zone. Ah, hooey, you got friends in high places from the guild to the CID, and your inside tracks under the table go deeper than just Teyue. To say nothing of his connections at Marduk. All of this can be attributed to his personal magnetism, I'm sure. Can you lay off the overselling before it puts me smack dab in the middle of Elsheim and Ikaruga's crosshairs? Throw some Liberalian royals or Erebonian witches on top of that, and I'll really have a meltdown. Does that mean Chloe and Emma are going to be in this game? Alright, keep your shirt on. Yeesh, I'd rib you about jinxing it for yourself, but you generally sound worn slap out over this. Unsurprising. In for a Reach, in for a Selge is a core tenet of Mr. Arkride's style, as it were. Well, not to sound like Master Bearguard, but it means forging more ties. That's something to be valued. Friendly advice, though? You might want to rein back on cozying up to that den of snakes. Sorry to come down so hard. It's not like I don't have my fair share of contacts there, too. But even if I take them over the cult or Armada, some of the heretics they got are nothing to laugh about. That includes a handful you're all too familiar with, like your good pal, the Oathbreaker. Familiar and pal are also strong words there. But I get what you're trying to say. Ain't something you gotta hammer in with me, though. I only ever judge people for the people they are. Still, I'll watch my step. Won't want to get into hot water with your old self now, would I? Nah, I've long washed my hands of that. Just try to keep off of Iscariot's radar, alright? Ooh boy. Underneath the goofball exterior, he's still a top-class Gralsritter through and through. And according to Marduk's data, he went by a more grisly title until 6 years ago. The past is the past. What matters is how one lives in the present. Though perhaps that rings a bit odd coming from me, of all people. Rosette? Mirabelle, what's gone into you all of a sudden? Oh, hush up and take the hug. I swear, you're really such a... Mirabelle, please, we're in public. Aw, don't mind the rubberneckers. Giving you a big ol' squeeze is my only order of business right now. This is all a misunderstanding. Poor Rosette. Man, what a sight to behold. Friendship between women's a beautiful thing. Not like I disagree, but I don't want to see you trying to worm your way in between them, got it? Of course. That'd be a crime even the goddess wouldn't forgive. But, Arkride, do you think it's kind of harsh to suspect a priest of thinking things like that? A priest named Kevin Graham, yes, no. And yeah, it's not like I'm a stranger to seeing wholesome moments like that one. I remember a childhood friend of mine being absolutely smothered with affection because of how cute she was. I've known Rosette for a long time. I know all sorts of things about how she operates. On top of that, I've been looking after her since back when she wasn't able to move on her own. So, I feel like I understand her spirit better than anyone. Yep, definitely gotta give that girl another hug later. That Mirabelle, I suppose you could say she's the overly affectionate type. But still, I'm the person I am today because she's stuck by my side. Mirabelle's been watching over me for a long time, since even before I obtained my current body. I suppose she might have developed a special attachment to me because of that. In that regard, I can't say I dislike this brazen side of her at all. It's an expression of how she truly feels. Yeah, you're besties. BFFs for life. Yo, Arkride! Making the rounds again? Hustle never stops for you, does it? I could stand to learn much about driving business from a self-employed man such as yourself. This ain't about a talking shop. Your little trio just had so much combined fishiness that I could practically see the stink lines. Sounds rich coming from me, I know, but on some level I'm the most stand-up guy here. I might have to give you that one. The both of us do share a dark history, as well as an association with a certain letter of the alphabet. I also seem to recall appealing to the Azure Chevalier during my tenure as the Noble Alliance's Chief of Staff in the Civil War. Oh, yeah, that did happen. Maybe put in a way that doesn't make it sound like a bad situationship, though. I've only got one of those in mind, and the Azure Chevalier is way over there. It's true that there's no particular amity between us. Even so, fate has tied us together, however loosely. With your freelancing practice underway, I'm sure the time will come when I have need to hire you. Use and abuse, more like! So, what are you mixed in with these two for? Hashing out that contractor work the Mirabelle brought up? It is as you surmise, yes. There are some minor points to discuss now that they, like you, are external testers for Marduk Total Security Company. Well, in my case, I can't really expect a whole lot of backing. So I'm getting some from them in exchange for a trial run in the new, let's call it vehicle. You know the situation with Lapis well enough that I have no need to explicate mine any further. Though it bears mentioning that it is largely due to the goodwill of Meister Jorg after his transfer to Marduk. Again with the casual secret spilling. Not that Ren hasn't already filled me in on that. As for this trial run, I think I'm catching on. Guessing has to do with where you're headed after this? My lips are zipped. At any rate, Marduk has made external testers of us all. Now, what say we capitalize on this opportunity to deepen our bonds of camaraderie? Pass. So delightfully in sync. I'll be expecting great things from you all. Say, Arkride, I hear you're really into cars. That true? Yeah, suppose you could say I'm a bit of a gearhead. I even drove here in my beloved Nightbreaker. Put a lot of elbow grease into customizing her. I think we're gonna get along just fine. I've always been a bit of a nut when it comes to orbital bikes and stuff too. If we get the chance, it might be nice to show off our machines and have a chat about our favorite rides. A man after my own heart. I'll be looking forward to it. Now that I think about it, I did hear Armbrust had a hand in the development of orbital bikes in the Empire. Actually, that's not all. He had a whole different kind of ride he was pretty fond of too. The Azure Knight, or Dean. By the way, you're Swin and Nadia's boss, aren't you? I heard the two of them were taking a trip back home. You planning to meet up with them somewhere? Yes, although that's not to say I'll be following them to their hometowns. We've already arranged to meet elsewhere. In fact, I believe they should be setting out for there shortly. Ah, okay. Guessing you'll be headed that way soon too, then. Meeting up elsewhere, huh? From how he worded it, doesn't sound like they'll be getting together at one of their usual haunts. But as for where that is or what they're up to, I ain't got a damn clue. You assisted with the good Meister's relocation as well, did you not? Rest assured he was able to comfortably settle into a workshop back home, all thanks to your efforts. Why, if you're feeling up to it, perhaps you should drop by and give him a visit. Those two are going to have quite a long journey ahead of them, and immediately following their homecoming trip, no less. Well, they're both used to traveling. Moreover, I believe Nadia will be pleased with the location. I don't foresee any issues on that front. If there's any cause for concern, it'll be about what happens after we meet up. You know, I bought a new bike for work just a little while ago. Made some customizations of my own, too. Glad to know we got more in common than just work, Arkride.
Oh, Van, that cake earlier was absolutely delectable. It makes me wish I paid the original shop a visit with Nadia while infiltrating the Imperial capital 2 years back.
I don't even know where to start with that sentence. But wait, you ate the whole thing already? Look, specialty cakes like that are something master patissiers put their entire soul into.
So they call these millefeuille? Oh, the creaminess, the crispiness, it's to die for.
Listen, you!
There, Van. But wow, Lapis, you sure have a big appetite. I remember you staring holes into the food at Montmartre too, back when you were a fairy.
Seconds away from drooling, even. The sorry sight had Yume dead set on feeding you.
Even in her previous body, she was an unfathomable glutton. But this new stage of development likely allows her to consume more than ever before.
Bad news for Swin and Nadia's savings. Though I'll bet a certain rook's got a nest egg hidden away. Oh, you snagged yourself some Sacritor too. Place it came from gained real high-end rep over its long history. Must be a rare treat even for an Erebonian.
Actually, a close relative of mine has a fondness for it, so I do get some from her on occasion.
Milliam?
She's been holding off nowadays, though, out of consideration for her weight. Her latest fixation is pretzels, per the recommendation of our Crossbellin acquaintance.
Oh, now you got my attention. Pretzels are made from a totally different type of dough, I hear.
Fill me in on what those are exactly? A pretzel is a dense, chewy bread made by twisting dough, then baking it. From a sweet and savory salted honey to crispy bacon wrap, every kind is worth a try. Oh, that does sound tasty. And a good fit for field rations, too.
Yeah, one theory even says they're first made in monasteries, as a shelf-stable food during the Dark Ages.
They've all eaten so much, and yet their dessert discussions are no less lively for it. I'm sure it'd be even livelier, were Milliam and Yuna here.
Oh well, at least I got a Milliam and Yuna mention. Milliam's still my avatar on the Hell site.
I've been traveling around lots of places with Rufus. And everywhere we go, I get to try all kinds of sweets, not just pretzels. Considering this is Lapis we're speaking of, every restaurant she visits is at great risk of being eaten out of business. I believe Milliam and Yuna would be exceedingly jealous were they to catch wind of this. Ever since I came to the Republic, I've seen so many new kinds of sweets. But I'm super curious what the ones Lapis has tried while traveling too. Aren't you wondering about that too, Van?
Now that you mention it, yeah. Once I've saved up enough Mira, maybe I'll tour the continent and try out all the sweets Zemuria has to offer. Either way, I want to hear the details from you later, Lapis.
Sure, fine by me. He's looking at me so intensely, it's a little scary.
Okay.
Rufus has taken me to lots of places. And I've tried lots of different foods at every stop. If I had to recommend somewhere to you, it's gotta be Valis. Oh, but if I'm recommending Valis, I guess that means that Thorndyke guy could also give you some tips.
Hold up. You're really asking me to talk to Thorndyke about sweets? Of all people?
I like the sweets from back home and all, but there sure are a lot of different kinds of sweets in the world, huh? This past year, I've learned about so many things I never would have known while I was still living in the village. And after meeting all these people here, I want to learn about new stuff even more. Your passion for sweets is truly remarkable, Mr. Arkride. There is someone very close to me who also has an insatiable sweet tooth, but how should I put this? I sense how driven you are.
I'll take that as a compliment. Not a bad thing to be passionate about what you love. Oh dear. It is an honor to meet you once again, young Divine Blade. Neither the Empire's campaign nor the subsequent crisis in Crossbell would have reached a resolution were it not for you. Oh, no, I couldn't have done it without the help of all my friends and allies. Father Bergard and Marduk have had a hand in things too, I'm told. Indeed. Though Marduk's cooperation was more closely aligned with Operation Mille Mirage. We called upon the various Jaeger Corps across Zemuria and facilitated their contract with the Viceland army. I hadn't realized. If anyone could have pulled that off, it's your company. As for myself, being unable to act in any official capacity, a modest bit of assistance to the Radiant Wings was the best I could provide. This hardly compensates for that, but allow me to express how proud I am of what Gaius was able to accomplish with all of you. It just doesn't get more dependable than him, even compared to the rest of Class 7. He was so sure you had passed away. All the way up until late last December, was it? Yes, our first reunion in 3 years. I had expected some measure of anger, but instead he simply embraced me without so much as a word. A finer disciple than I deserve, that one. That sounds like him, alright. I made Father Gaius' acquaintance the other day as a result of Marduk's technological partnership with the Church. He is as exceptional a youth as they claim, diligent in his self-betterment, and mighty as any dominion. Above all is his ability to become one with the wind. Would that my sister could follow his example. Wait, are you saying... Ah, yes, I've heard tell of this from their elder. But supposedly the people of Nord Highland share a common ancestor with the Kruga. Yes, though not at all a recent one. Our connection is best described as that of distant kinsmen. Interesting. They're kind of far apart from each other on the map, so I'm curious as how that came apart. But if it's just like, oh, thousands of years ago thing, well, fuck, everybody's related to Genghis Khan, so... Around 1,000 years ago, during the chaos after the Great Collapse, the Nord tribe migrated from the Central East to northwestern Zemuria. The Kruger, on the other hand, remained in the Central East, with each tribe vowing to act as protectors of their respective region. I never knew. Such is also written of in the Testaments, making it more fact than mere folklore. It is due in part to my curiosity over that very verse that I was compelled to travel to Nord. And you ended up finding another disciple there. Call that fate at work. From what I hear, the Nord tribe taps into the breath of the wind, and the Kruga flames. Apparently, those winds did their part in helping the Empire's curse blow over. Sorry. I don't know what's happening, but... getting a lot of people who need to be banned lately. So exactly what role are the flames meant to play? Well, you've grown bad, pressing such an incisive point at this of all moments. Truly have you done credit to your reputation as a dropout disciple, to put in Mother Sleece and Father Leon's terms. Well, excuse me for not being a valedictorian. For the record, compared to Gaius, those two are practically little thumb-sucking little rugrats themselves. Now, be at ease. Consider this a friendly student rivalry of sorts. How? Leon disses me like a stab to the jugular. Regardless, I have already distanced myself from the Kruger tribe's charge. It will have to be Farida who gives you the answer you seek. Or rather, who uncovers it alongside you all. Forget it. Dancing around topics, nothing new for you. My apologies. But this is genuinely the best I'm able to answer. Although, there is more I can divulge, were you to become her groom and thus a brother of the Kruga. Qasim, I am throwing you down the stairs, buddy. Whoa, 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 warn a guy before you start busting out the crazy hypotheticals. She's half his age. And since when have you ever smiled like that? If looks could kill, it'd be capital murder. An overactive imagination on your part. Looks like expectations weigh heavy on him. In every direction at that. Much like yourself in the recent past. Do try to foster a cordial relationship if you could. Of course. I was already hoping to. I'm quite sympathetic to his plight. Alright, that's probably all about I can poke and prod around about. Looks like the cogs are turning in more places than I'd imagined. Well, whatever. Time to break this off and kick back with a good cup of joe. Selecting take a coffee break from the travel menu will cause the main story to advance. But there is actually a few more points of dialogue we can pick up here, so let's go grab those first. If you wish to learn about the Kruga way of life, you ought to observe Frida as she discovers it for herself. Naturally, were you to become my brother-in-law, there would be more I could divulge, but you will need to be prepared to face the consequences. Not to single you out in particular, any man who would become Frida's husband will need to demonstrate to me the depths of their commitment. You've got a real sister complex there, you know that? Hey, that's why he's hanging out with Reen. Buddies and sister complexes. By the way, I heard you got some kind of business to attend to after this. If I had to guess, I'd say it's got something to do with the current state of things. Just like you being invited to this field test. Any chance I'm right? Yes, that's correct. We were given an invitation by a source that I probably shouldn't name. Can't really get more specific than that. But anyway, we accepted primarily because there are things we want to find out for ourselves. Once we meet up with our other companions, we hope we'll be allowed to move around as we see fit. After we complete our business, of course. We must be talking about friends who didn't come with him from the Empire. Guessing some of them are in the Republic already. Well, if that's the case, you might end up needing a hand from someone living locally, don't you think? Yes, well, knowing someone in the area certainly will make things easier for us. For now, a friend of ours working in the Republic is expected to handle those arrangements. Nice. Sounds like you got it covered. But if you end up needing any help on the Republic side, don't hesitate to ask, yeah? Thanks. It's reassuring to hear you say that. Does make me feel a little guilty for not being able to share any details with you, though. The way he's talking, I think I've got a good idea who Schwarzer is planning to meet up with. Guess it all hinges on where they plan on taking action. Well, if it comes down to it, now I might be able to offer some indirect support through his connections. Say what you will, Van, but it's good to see you making the rounds with everyone. True, there may be those here who are just as wary of becoming involved with you as they are of Marduk. But even so, I'm sure that if you take this opportunity to form good connections, it'll be beneficial to you in the future. Knowing you, I'm certain you'll be able to form fast friendships here, particularly with the people from Thor's. Sorry I can't share any more with you than I already have. Nonetheless, I want to thank you for your kind offer. Depending on the circumstances, I might have to take you up on it. The two of us meeting here like this must be fate. If you ever need assistance, we'll gladly lend you a hand. Now that we've had this chance to talk, I'm thinking to understand why Fee and Toa trust him. Alright. Let's take our coffee break.
I'm glad to see everyone enjoying themselves so thoroughly. If I could have all your attention for a moment, I'd like to say a few words.
Oh boy, here comes the serious shit.
Firstly, I would like to once more offer my sincere gratitude to everyone for their cooperation in our trial. Though we had some concerns due to the tight schedule the products were made under, the data from the test results surpassed our expectations. Over the next few days, we will work to fix any and all issues that were discovered and have an update as soon as possible. So, to both our external testers and to our guests, I'd like to extend my heartfelt hope that we continue our mutually beneficial relations.
I'm really not sure what to think about all this.
Yeah, he reminds me a little too much of the head of the Black Workshop. Still holding out hope this place isn't nearly as bad, though.
Yeah, he's a little like Black Alberic.
Even so, I can't help but feel it has just as many secrets.
Yikes. I was definitely the right guy to send here. Poor Gaius just ain't cut out for this shady stuff, and Celeste probably would have ended up leveling the building somehow.
Yeah, that's facts.
Knowing her, you're probably right. But then again, are you really so different?
I'm certainly very thankful for this new body. But we owe a fair bit because of it now, don't we?
Indeed. It wasn't simply a gift from the Meister. It was also a bit of a clever trap for us by the general manager, or perhaps even the C-suite.
As I'm sure you're all aware, our company is in full cooperation with the Republic's bold new initiative. However, due to a majority of our internal resources being allocated there are certain tasks we've been unable to deal with. As such, some of you may find yourself contacted with a proposition in the days to come. Of course, we've no intention of forcing any of you. If you happen to be interested, however, we'd gladly welcome your continued cooperation.
Yep, the lovely business. Hey, we're not asking you. You can decline if you like, but we're asking you.
She okay?
I remember hearing that Altina works with the Empire's branch of the Epstein Foundation.
That's right. Is it perhaps? I can't really say much about it. Just think of it as another one of our general manager's sneaky little tricks.
But that's enough business talk for the evening. For now, we've prepared hotel rooms for all of you. Your accommodations are at a high-end hotel in the center of Levance. I invite you to rest there and recover from your exertions. Oh, pardon me.
Interesting.
My apologies for the interruption. However, I've just received some news I suspect all of you will be interested in as well.
Why did he receive it like a phone call?
A live broadcast from Calvard has begun airing. I'll take the opportunity to put it up on a monitor so we can watch.
Okay, never mind.
Now, as per the sudden announcement from the presidential office, the launch of the second orbital rocket is about to take place.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't make a
As outlined in the initial plan, this will be a trial run to confirm pilot safety for the manned flight plan in the third launch.
Wait, what?
Wasn't the launch scheduled for 2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
It would appear the schedule was bumped up.
Wonder why.
It seems preparations are complete and they're ready to begin the countdown.
We've been granted access to the on-site 3D camera. Ms. Alton, please switch the feed over to the AR system.
Oh, come on! You can't just dump that on me out of nowhere. At least we're gonna have the best seats in the house.
Whoa. This the same AR tech from the trial?
Okay, that's wild.
Beginning countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Oh, apparently that's all we could get of it.
We're back.
That's as far as the AR was able to follow from the 3D camera feed. The rest, we'll just have to watch from the camera on the satellite.
A place that even Elysium was unable to reach.
Yeah.
However, my knights have enough thrust to get into the atmosphere.
A humanoid unit, huh?
Which means the actual thing they want to send up there must be...
One of the Republic's assault frames. But wouldn't its balance be a problem?
Look, you just gotta
This is the Comms and Observation Satellite, Prometheus 4. Connection with the simulated manned flight frame. EXD completed. Cockpit temperature, 68 degrees. Airtight shield, functional. Oxygen ratio, nominal.
I hope that's 68
Return
Fahrenheit.
mission will begin after designated 24-hour
Because if it's
observational period.
68 Celsius, that pilot's cooking. Or cooked, I would say.
I hereby declare Part 1 of Project Star Taker's second phase complete. Provided the EXD unit's return is successful, we'll proceed immediately to Phase 3.
Now, that's the real question.
Today's launch was moved forward without notice. However, we plan to have the Presidential Office issue an announcement prior to the next one. I expect we won't keep you waiting for long. And as always, we ask for your continued support for this project.
This has been live coverage from the command center at Seku Space Base. We'll have more details on the project schedule once the test dummy's return mission is complete.
They're really rushing this out. What's got them
Shall
in
we
such
hurry
a
back
hurry?
to the Republic?
Yeah, looks like things are really gonna start speeding up from here on.
I've completed my interim reports, so I'm free to return to my transfer assignment.
That's great! Let's all go back together then. Kasim, Mirabelle, Mr. Thorndike, thank you for all your help.
Oh, it's a 10-hour drive back, so that's pretty rough.
After seeing that test dummy, there's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, it's probably the real reason behind our unofficial invite to the Republic.
Along with your partners, right?
Oh, those aren't fooling anybody.
Right. My machine was brought from the Imperial Airport, disguised as civilian airship cargo.
Those aren't fooling anybody.
You brought yours in from the Free Cities, is that right?
Yeah, I just finished setting up a cozy little spot for myself there. Thanks to all this, I owe the local authorities a huge favor now, though. But the Republic really went out of its way to take care of all the costs and negotiations involved in this trip.
That begs the question, why are they so eager to have you in Basel? And I must say it worries me that Rufus is also active again now of all times.
I know what you mean, but I don't think he'll be making the same kind of suspicious plays that he did 2 years ago.
Worrying about that guy's motives is a waste of time. He seems to be on the same page as that manager guy for now, anyway. Oh, but that reminds me. What was all that about before?
It's just him being a sussy
Guessing
little
something's
baka.
happened with the Epstein Foundation?
Yes. In fact, I just received word from Chief Plato that... Oh, there you all are. Hey everyone! Over here!
Oh, surprise, it's Mint. It's always nice to see, like, just random longtime NPCs show up.
The time is nigh. The 8 leaves must come together as one, and cut a path to the land where the heavens turn. It is after your fateful clash with the Black God that you will find your true blade.
Oh boy. That's not ominous at all, Master Yun.
I can't stop thinking about how strange that space program is. Not only that, but the fact they were so easily able to reach somewhere even Elysium couldn't is shocking. What are we going to do, Rufus?
Given the way things are at the moment, I don't intend to make any big moves. Besides, we still need to get your new body sorted out. For now, we'll meet up with Swin and Nadia as planned. We can treat it as a little vacation.
Okay. I wonder what Nadia and Swin will think of my new body.
Don't know what your previous one looked like, but I can say for certain that this one is just jam-packed full of cute. That Rosenberg guy doesn't mess around. And of course, it helps that you're such a charming little lady on your own, too.
Hey, Kevin.
Why, I'm glad you agree. You know, your name isn't too bad either. 70 points? No, definitely a 69 on the cuteness index.
That's a nice rating.
Hey, now, ain't that kind of stingy? And what did my poor name do to lose that extra point?
The fact that she acts without regard for others' feelings is simply part of her charm. And just for reference, my name scored an 85.
You can tell that he's just such a proud dad about that. He's just like, my name got an 85. Because Lapis got me a #1 dad mug. What did she get you, Kevin? Nothing? That's right.
Just had to rub it in, didn't you? Man, I'm catching it from all sides today. For real, though, I'm grateful for the ride. Even if I'm only going to the Levance airport, I really wanted to avoid all the bells and whistles of a Marduk send-off.
It's my pleasure. However, given who you are, I imagine you could have flown anywhere you wanted without help. Fifth Dominion, the Thousand-Hand Guardian. Or perhaps you've changed your title again. I suspect what you were looking for wasn't just a ride, but a chance to discuss something with us away from prying ears.
Ah, man, I love all this sussy stuff.
Huh?
You got me. Figures that I couldn't pull one over on the top dog of the Ironbloods, a villain who plotted against the world. I couldn't talk about this earlier since Arkride's master was there. But now, it's time for us bad guys to make some moves. You see, I've got a job to do. I'd like to hire you to help out. What do you say?
Fun times.
Perhaps I stirred the pot a bit too much. All of their selection as test members was entirely up to the risk management AI. But
ChatGPT told me to do it, so I did it.
well, I suppose it's true that we were able to resolve a number of outstanding issues thanks to them.
You can be a real slimeball when you want to be.
No, he just is a real slimeball. It's his nature. It's his DNA. It is encoded into every chromosome of his being.
You could have at least told Reset the truth, you know?
It was a necessary step, considering what lies ahead. First, the President's office pushed Phase 2 up without any advance notice. And now, taking into account the schedule for Phase 3 they just sent us, we're only barely going to make it in time.
But that's... Ugh! What is that good-looking, good-for-nothing president even thinking?
Didn't need to add the good-looking part.
I don't care what kind of shifty stuff is going on behind the scenes. Ain't he rushing just a bit too much?
Even so, if we were to push back at all, everything we've worked for may just go up in smoke. We can leave the issue of the Garden entirely to the Foundation. So I want everyone to devote their full focus to this.
Oh, the garden's fucked up again? Great.
We simply must bring forth all the resources we can muster. All for the Republic's dear Project Startaker. Or perhaps I should call it the President's plan to drive a blade into the heavens.
Well, that's not ominous at all. And it's nice to see you're off work now. Okay, what's going on here? All our Ouroboros buddies. And some evil peeps. Oh, hey, Campy.
Stupendous. Things are getting even more fun than I'd hoped.
Campanella? Just what is the meaning of this?
Oh god, it's Novartis.
I got your message. I thought we agreed that you'd be helping with this, so why are you pulling out at the last second?
Sorry, my bad. I just got really busy here all of a sudden. Everything on the surface has gotten so complicated. I don't have any time left to be helping out behind the scenes.
It's far too late to back out now. Besides, isn't Harwood freed up? I'm well aware that someone needs to act as an observer, but just leave it to him and Isali.
Well, that'll be tough. Seeing as the old man left on a business trip yesterday, he asked me to just keep things moving along.
What?
Yep. He said it was part of the third plan and approved by you-know-who. And thanks to that, I'm utterly swamped with work. The best I can do is help you out here and there in my spare time.
Forget it then. I don't need your help. Damn you, Harwood. I cooperate with you on every possible occasion, and this is what I get in return?
Someone needs to push Novartis
Since it's come to this, I'll simply have to go to the enforcers who are available, even if they're still wet behind the ears.
The new enforcers? I don't think our two newest members are really in a state to help at the moment. Might be kinda tough for most of the others, too. But these two might just have a bit of time.
Don't think we met.
Oopsie! Sorry, Campy. Have to pause the stream real quick, you know?
Greetings. It would appear you're in the middle of your observation duties. I take it you're looking for assistance?
Okay, we got a gay cowboy and we got a streamer.
Perceptive as usual. I like it. That said, I'm not the one in need of help this time around. I'd like you two to give the professor a hand with his project.
Ah, it was something to do with Marduk, if I recall correctly.
That prof? Well, I guess I do owe him a favor, so as long as he's cool with me working remotely.
Much appreciated.
And Ouroboros
even
even has
though
a work
this isn't a
from
front
home
and
policy.
center job, it's still very important. After all, it's part of her final plan. The long-awaited third phase, the eternal recurrence plan.
We've only been waiting like 23 years for it, guys. That's fine. Yeah, 7 and 18.
まばゆいこの星ゼロに戻るならば全てを捨てていくから最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ過ぎ去った時間
I do like how like vibrant the opening looks.
君がいる場所まで何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向き合え聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して
And I'm so hyped for the Machinations showdown. Such a good opening. Alright, and that is the prologue.
Truly well done.
Can't complain with that.
Naturally, I got the bonus SP for doing the combat thing perfectly.
Didn't mean to draw so much attention.
And of course, the GOAT, Reen Schwarzer's the Employee of the Month. I guess we've hired the Ashen Chevalier to join our team. Anyone of Van's part-timers or proxies are eligible for this title. Oh, fascinating. Well, what the hell is Ouroboros channel? A short time prior,
This is the comms and observation satellite, Prometheus 4. Connection with the simulated manned flight frame, EXD completed. Cockpit temperature, 68 degrees. Airtight shield, functional. Oxygen ratio, nominal. Return mission will begin after designated 24-hour observational period.
Sup, chat? It's Ouroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros. That launch, though, literally out of this world. And the fact I got it on stream, so godlike. Look at Mr. Dummy floating around. Cute. Wait, hold up. This viewer count's popping off. That tracks, though. This is some real historical-ish. Anyone who missed it's in for some primo FOMO. Can humanity really touch the stars? I'll be keeping major tabs, so stay tuned for those deets, Ouroboros.
Or the localization dumbasses are killing themselves over this.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, man. I can already tell this is going to be one of those love 'em or hate 'em characters. Banned. Love it. Alright. Definitely ending all of my streams with one of those. Before I get... this is a good stopping point, so I'm going to stop the stream here. But I'll probably come back in like 10-15 minutes to continue on with the game, because I'm hooked. I need to see what happens next. So, for those of you watching on YouTube, because I'll be porting the videos over there, thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope you join me next time as we continue on with Trails Beyond the Horizon. Hopefully we'll get to play with our whole party next time, and get to dig into all these separate stories that are going on. This is, it's such a strong opening. They knew what they were doing with Reverie, and this just basically feels like, hey, let's send Reverie but into overdrive. So, I'm down for it. I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care for now.